Mud flaps.
Hi. Yeah. Here we are. Thanks, Sector Mistress, for fucking not waiting for me. Okay, cool. Here we are. Welcome, everyone. You're very welcome along. This is episode 90 of the Sopherone Saga. We are officially, what are they? No, what's an octogenarian? What's a nonagarian?
Nonagon? No, that's a
Nonagon.
Yeah, we don't want that.
Nonagenarian? Yeah, we don't want
Non-genarian.
nonagons.
Anyway, yeah. Look at this episode 90. Welcome along, everyone. Thanks for dropping in. Mystic Raven's in. Hi, how are you? Technics, back once again with the Renegade Master. There he is. And we have a few other folks in here. Great to see y'all. You're all in very quickly. Anyway, yeah, my name's James Dave. I'm the creator and dungeon master for all things Sopherone. As I said, this is episode 90 of the Sopherone Saga. Do you know who else is 90? Only fucking Julie Andrews. So I'll be giving a free point of inspiration to the first person to show a child an act of magic. That's a Mary Poppins reference, by the way. She is the original warlock. So anything you want to do,
who's her patron?
cantrip. God knows. I mean, we have probably Walt Disney.
Mr. Disney. That's a fucking patron for you.
Right there. Yeah. Don't say his name 3 times in the mirror. You're fucked. Yeah. So cool. Look, cast disintegration near child. Do it. They'll be excited. And or like, you know what, power word kill or power word spill if they have a fucking tasty beverage, whatever you want. Make it just overflow. So there you are. Look, that's how anyone here will get a free point of inspiration today. Look, we're not on Twitch every evening, even though we'd love to be. So with that in mind, we are also on the podcast scene. We have an entire Call of Cthulhu story available on all of the platforms and also on a YouTube channel. It's called No Silver Linings, and it's set in Silvermines, County Tipperary in 1919, and it's spooky as shit. Our current podcast series, though, is called The Violet Madness. We were just talking about that off stream. You can catch episode 0 on most podcast platforms so far for an intro to the continuation of this previously streamed adventure by the inimitable Mark Corrigan of Shunna Games. Story set in the land of Castonia and tells the tale of our heroes trying to rid the land of the disease. Not only is the Violet Madness, we're up to episode 33, Delight, wherever you get your podcasts and dual tier patrons and get a sneak peek of episode 34 2 weeks earlier on our Patreon. You won't find us on Spotify anymore because they're dicks. Did I say Patreon? Yes, I did. Head on over to patreon.com/the Emerald Collection to find ours. Depending on the tier you choose, every month you'll receive original battle maps, magical items, and monsters to use in your games, and even bonus maps with variant versions. You'll also get access to the latest podcast episodes 2 weeks before they drop on the regular platforms. We offer discounted rates on selected items and drive-through to RPG. Friends of EC rates with our resident cartographer, who's right behind me. It's a map, and artist Liz Shangavi, who is one of the trumpet players in Mice on the Hurricane, and is also a very, very talented artist. We didn't give you a shout out on stream. Say thanks for supporting us, and tonight's shout out goes out to the wonderful Shane Kenny, note taker extraordinaire. Thank you as always for your support.
Love is a good walk.
Loves a good walk.
Very long hike he's been on.
Yeah. Look, if you don't have the coin to spare to sign up for the higher tiers, you can hit a $1 tier, show your support. But wait, there's also a free tier. Why wouldn't you sign up for that? You get some free stuff for doing so. And I usually drop some of the maps that I use on our one-shot. So, I mean, look, it pays for itself, especially if it's a free tier. Head on over to Patreon and check it all out. Now, look at that amazing overlay created by the wonderful It's a Map who's behind me. Did I mention that? What do those shields and numbers mean, though, I hear you ask? Well, you can use your channel points to bestow boons upon players and the GM. That would be me. You can give them all to me, please. I'm going to need them today. A boon grants a 1d4 to attack rolls and ability checks if you sub to our channel or gift a sub to another. I think there's a discount on gift subs. Is there at the moment?
Not at the moment.
It was last time.
March Madness.
Yeah, no, it's $19.95 for 5 down from 25. So 25 down to 20 for 5. You don't have to get subs. We're just saying. But if you do sub to our channel or give a sub to another, you can offer inspiration to a player or the GM. So inspo allows a reroll of attack rolls or ability checks, but not death saves. And please remember to state in chat who will receive your boon or inspiration. But yeah, look, channel points are free. Use those. And that will give us a boon, which is the same as a bless spell, so that's pretty cool. Let's go over to an amazing map a friend of ours made for us of Sopherone City, where I'm kind of worried. I feel like we may never get there because you are now like the most wanted people on the continent. But there it is. Do you see that? That's the amazing map of Sopherone City. It's created by the incredibly talented Jog Broggs, and Jog is a joy to work with. He's very easy to work with, and you can get a load of stuff, maps and item cards over on his Patreon. You'll see his link pop up in our Twitch channel several times tonight, and as I did last time, we're going to draw a random card from his deck of items, which is pretty cool.
And we get that magic item, right?
Always the art, and you do not.
Aww.
I'm not maybe there are magical items. Let's see what we get.
I love
Anyway,
this
look,
map though, so good.
it is,
It's
isn't
very
it?
good.
It's adventuring gear by Jog Broggs, and let's see. Let's go up here.
Oh, I love these.
It's an acid vial. Excellent. Look at that.
Very nice.
Now, is it like the melt things kind of acid, or?
Yeah, look, it's right there in the corner.
Okay.
See. Excellent. So that'll be good fun. Oops, that was the wrong time to click on. Meant to be a boon. What did you do, Dave? Oh, thank you very. Oh, guide the raid. Excellent. Well, we take the boon anyway. You spent your channel points. Our dog is about to fall off. Here, lie down. Thank you. So there you go. Look, that's enough from me for the moment. Let's meet our wonderful players and find out a little bit about their characters. Guys, tell us about yourselves, your hobbies, your streams, businesses, and anything else you'd like to plug. As always, top left to bottom right. Fona, how are you? Tell us a bit about you. Where are you?
Hello, everyone. Greetings from sunny California. I'm on holiday and hiding desperately from the burning ball in the sky that my skin is not used to, but it's lovely. I'm Phonosaurus, and I'm, as always, still hiding well as a human adult. And tonight I'm playing Scales, the somewhat confused, somewhat annoyed, desperately, I don't know, unsure about what he should do now after getting a dire warning to not go where he wants to go. We'll see how that works out. He's never been the best at following instructions. So he's a Dragonborn barbarian. I should have said that first.
Okay, thank you very much, Fona. Next up is Carrick.
Hey guys, I'm Karg. I play Ren, our resident transmutation wizard with a penchant for burning things to the ground. I'm the GM for Arcane Adventures in Andromedas, which you can catch coming up this Tuesday as our party kind of tackles the last few sessions of their first arc.
Thank you, Carrie. Kiva. Sorry, we've no Robert tonight. Robert is at a wedding. He's at his sister's wedding. And so I'd love to be a fly on the wall in a South African wedding. I feel like they're probably like hardcore. But anyway, Kiva, sorry. Tell us a bit about you and your art and who you're playing.
Hello, I'm Kiva, or Cyborg Cinders, for all of my art stuff. I am playing Theodore Pleasant, just the most angsty man-child edgelord baby there ever was. And I don't know. He hasn't got much going on right now, so I'm just going to be drawing him a lot, chilling out and being sad. So.
All right. Thank you very much, Kiva. Stephen, you're next.
Oh, well, I am Stephen, your Paladin pal. This evening I am piloting Orixiam Grim, the sole remaining Grim in the party, as my brother Mizelu has gone off on a solo adventure to XP horse. He is on a journey, not only with his traveling companions, but of the mental kind. He is blessed by a god thanks to the involvement of his worried brother, and at last count has 3 gods, an archfey and an archfiend, all watching him. So, he's a popular guy.
He's a popular guy with the gods.
Yeah, he seems to be.
It's hot stuff.
That's because he is the one.
There's a man that used to live in Templetown that would perk his ears up at the mention of the one.
I'm not forgotten about art, though.
Perk his ears or his nose?
Well, both. Ryan, you're next. Tell us a bit about you. You were streaming today as well.
I was, yeah. Hi, guys. I'm Ryan, aka Deranged Rhino, as most of you know by now. And yeah, when I'm not here and I'm not over on Flying Orc every Wednesday playing D&D, I also have my own stream going, which today I was actually playing Lord of the Rings Return to Moria.
I saw you mining at one point. Is this another thing we have to find stuff like Rust, or we just haven't cracked?
No, it's a survival game, so it's a bit like Valheim and stuff like that. So you mine and stuff, but like you get to fight creatures and stuff in D&D or in Lord of the Rings lore and stuff like that.
Cool.
Plus, you learn a lot more about Gimli and all the dwarves and stuff like that. So it's actually pretty cool.
That's cool.
I assume you're locked to playing as a dwarf in that then.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Alright.
It's literally your return to Moria. So you're taking
Nice.
it back from the orcs and the trolls and stuff.
That sounds cool.
Is it set
But,
before or after the trilogy?
This is after. This is taking
cool.
it back. Yeah. So, but and also I will be doing. This is literally the first announcement of this. At the end of April, I will be doing a special D&D session on my own channel as well.
Oh, very good.
Ooh.
Yeah, with some pretty cool streamers and stuff. So
Nice.
I'm excited for that one. That one's got pretty good. But yeah, tonight I am playing Fog Off. Spelled as it sounds. He is a devilish imp with a penchant for drums and pipes, and he's made a deal with the crew, thanks to Orixiam, to rid the world of his brother. Not Orixiam's brother, or maybe, but definitely mine.
Eventually.
Eventually. Okay, excellent. Thank you very much, guys. I think we'll dive into a quick recap of what's happening in Sopherone, which is a continent at war. To the northwest, and we might actually, we'll pull up the old map there for the crack, so you guys can see what I'm talking about here. Roll20 will let me. There we go. Thank you, Roll20. There we go. There's the continent there. Yes, it's a continent at war to the northwest, the very, very top left of that map. The elven nation of Calaril, which once flourished on Sopherone, has been beaten back to a small area at the tip of the continent. A change of leadership in the Elven Kingdom, however, has resulted in a shift in policy, and the relationship with the kingdom of King Gregor of Sopherone has changed irreparably. Thank you very much, Rory Kai, for the Prime sub. We appreciate you. You can give somebody inspiration. Anyone who doesn't have a little dragon shield. Actually, it'll go into the pot. Shit, fucking 7 in the pot. Anyway.
7 in the pot.
Yes, no longer would the elves sit
right?
back and allow their people to be subjugated by the human kingdom. Over the last few years, they fought back and retaken the lands on the western side of the Vertex Crux, which is a huge mountain range that separates east from west on Sopherone. You can see right there in the middle of the map, running from top to bottom. Steadily losing ground to the elves, King Gregor has tasked his best man, the skilled and lethal Valor, there's only one of them, to hunt down a legendary artifact that was once used thousands of years ago by an emerging human kingdom to completely wipe out the ruling Dragonborn at the time. Now, so he wants to deploy it against the elves, to which he is currently losing a war. Enter our heroes, the Saviours of Somerton, a small group of ragtag adventurers who have stumbled across the king's nefarious plan and dedicated themselves to putting a stop to it. Joined by the Brothers Grimm, the servants of the Temple of the Platinum Dragon in the city of Artax, they persevere against all the kingdom have to throw at them in the hopes of restoring balance to Sopherone. But right now, though, we join our heroes having escaped the winter city of Artax after the cold-blooded murder of the noble Earl Jesper, son of Duke Ulrich and Duchess Sophie of Artax, and grandson of Prince Arik and Princess Mia of Sopherone City. Currently hiding out in the Drakewar Forest, our creatures have just slain an ancient creature that had ties to the Dragonborn barbarian Scales' mysterious past. So, just what is the voice in the wind that seems to be speaking only to Scales? Just how many powerful adventurers could the party meet if they decide to use their scrolls of greater restoration on the statues in the Drakewar Princess's Grove? And now that the party know the Fogoth's brother, who has Ren marked for death, is waiting for the right time to strike, will they be prepared for him to appear when they're at their weakest? Hint, hint, there's only one way to find out. Let's play some fucking D&D, motherfuckers! Let's go. So let's bring you back to the map. As we go back to the Drakewar Forest. I should move there myself, shouldn't I? Last we left off, the party were catching their breath. Some of you up the top of the tower here, looking through one of 4 ruby glass lenses that allowed you to see through mountains and to the other ends of the... What's happening here? Hype train incoming. Oh, cool.
Ooh.
Excellent.
Fun.
Thank you very much. You'll have limited time to earn exclusive emotes. Anyway, these sort of very, very delicate ruby lenses with on these sort of decorative metal frames, almost like a mirror, but you can see through them. But you can hold on either side these handles and sort of peer through this sort of red glass. Allows you to see through natural obstacles, just such as forests or mountains, and almost draws your eye to. Thank you very much. Noms gifted a tier 1 sub to D-Range Run. Lovely, thank you very much. We appreciate you all. Yeah, it allows you to see the standing stones that are sort of populated around the continent. For what reason still remains unknown. There was a single mirror in one corner of the room that Orixiam used to pick some food out of his teeth and flick at. Fog off, sorry, yes. Used to pick some food out of his teeth and flick at it. What? I guess they cancelled my resubscribe again. Oh, you didn't get it?
Yeah, Twitch keeps disconnecting my card for some reason, so my resubscriptions never go through.
What was I going to say? Yes, so, and down on the bottom there, you have, let's get rid of those snakes, because they're gone. Our friends are all standing around, Theo, Scales, Orixiam, Fogoff is up in the tower. I don't see Ren. Where's Ren? Ren is... oh, right, yeah, sorry, you're there. I'm going to move her a little bit. Yeah, so as you stand around, panting, sort of struggling for breath, what are we doing?
Does she have any sort of, like, bags or anything like that that could have held items on her or a person? Like any, like,
no, she has a quiver. She has her longbow, and she have what else does she have? She has 4 flaming scimitars, which are currently not flaming, and that seems to be it.
Does she still hurt to look at?
Would you like to sort of pick her head up from the ground, stare into her eyes?
Theodore's not so interested in her head as the venom from the snakes. I think could be really interesting to have.
Oh, right, okay. Let's
so he'd like to try and source some venom from one of the dead snakes.
I was going to potentially suggest decapitating to see if he can do the whole Medusa trick, but you know.
Okay, so Theo. Okay. What sort of skill or check would you like to go for here? I'm looking at medicine. Is there something else?
Probably medicine. Let me just check.
Or we could try survival.
Yeah. Let me just see which one is better. Probably medicine's good. Medicine I approve of.
Okay. So just described. Oh, we rolled already. Okay.
I rolled already. I'll look at it.
No, keep the 22. Just I mean I need to know how you're doing this. Are you sort of just straight away here in the grass, taking out scalpels and syringes?
Well, the way that you extract venom from a snake is that you usually you use a live snake and you would make it strike the vial. But since they're dead, he's just gonna try and initiate that by like manipulating the snake head. He knows about snake anatomy and how to extract venom from snakes because I do. But yeah, definitely because he's definitely had a lot of specimen involvement in his education. So I think he would just do that way in the grass. He would just do it right there with
right there in the glass, not preparing kind of a sort of sanitized area or anything like that. You're just going
rough. Sanitary.
Yeah, I love it.
The idea of sterile and sanitary went out the window a long time ago. He's going to roll out his little knife roll and his vials and just like maybe wipe his hands a little bit.
On his dirty jacket.
Dr. Pleasant is known for giving his patients sepsis. Got it.
No, he didn't used to. He's not a qualified doctor anymore.
You're also wanted. I must throw that poster up on the site. You know what? Let's drag it up again.
The one where Theo is the only one with the bag over.
You're
all wanted for different reasons at this stage. Where's my handouts?
Ren is technically double wanted.
Double wanted
as the Spectre because the original poster.
Yeah, there we go.
Oh, that's my one.
Arson. Oh. Yeah, last sighted fleeing the temple of Ilmater.
Oh,
that's me. Theodore is glum and abrasive in demeanor and a danger to the kingdom and its citizens. If spotted, do not approach. Inform the nearest town guard or Ember Guard and seek safety. Name Theodore Knox, age 29. Unique marks: prominent scars on arms, neck, hands, and legs. Scar through right eye. Last seen fleeing. 5,000 gold pieces. Not bad.
Pretty good.
Yeah, you should cast a disguise self on Ren and turn him in.
Yeah.
You have a higher bounty than Randos, or as the Spectre. Spectre's only 1,000.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
go.
well, maybe I
Fuck's
come
sake.
from better stock.
Okay, with a 22, I'm happy to say you can extract 22. Let's go with a D12 worth of applications or
Yeah, D12 amount.
servings.
There's a lot of
if you will.
snakes, but I only have so many vials. Like,
Yeah. Oh, how many vials do you have?
I don't know.
I have a few if needed.
Two.
However we decide, I think there's two. Two's fine. Two's
Two.
fine.
Okay, cool. So
It's a
you
messy
can,
thing to do.
It is, yeah. So with those, with those sort of portions or vials of the Drakewar Princess's poison that came from the snakes in her head, you can use a bonus action to apply one of those during combat, or you can just apply your weapon. Like you can apply it to your weapon. It will last an hour. If you choose to do it like out of combat, and if it on a successful hit, it will do 66 poison damage,
Okay.
as well as your weapon damage.
Reward decoction.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
So you guys just see Theo pulling out the fucking scalpels and the syringes and shit and the glasses, and he just begins to hack up this this fallen creature, who was clearly a slave and tortured and forced to be here.
Don't fucking try to guilt us.
Hey, I was trying pacifism. I was trying.
I stopped fighting when you guys started trying pacifism. For
I'm
once.
just suggesting that maybe dignified burial might have been a nice choice, but look at let's harvest the body.
Or-
Dave,
Why would you put a body to waste, Dave?
Absolutely, no, I totally get it. You're dead right.
can I claim, are any of the weapons magical?
Yeah, they are all flaming scimitars +1. There are 4 of them.
Okay, yeah, they are going into the bag of holding, except for Sue, because Theo dual wields, right?
No.
No?
No,
Okay.
I'm not a dual wielder. No.
Fair enough, I thought
Damage
you were.
1d6 +4 plus 1d10 fire damage.
Yeah, Ren will hold one up to Theo, because
Nice.
you've seen Theo use kind of Dexy style weapons and be like, magic, you want it?
The
I
longbow,
wouldn't be opposed. I'll try it out.
They'll
This
cauterize
thing
anything
is-
you cut.
That's interesting. Okay, I'll take one.
Is the longbow magical as well?
Are you
I'll be identifying if I have to.
are you ritually casting this, or are you
I'll ritually cast it if we have the time while Theo's doing the the
Extractions.
Yeah.
Yes, you're casting identify.
Yes.
It is okay, so you identify. Give me an arcana check just for the hell of it.
Okay. That is my bag, so I should be good at it.
flaming scimitars of binding.
27. This is at present a +1 longbow, but it is also a dormant oath bow.
Cool.
Unclear as to how to awaken those powers. They seem to be tied into something divine, but that's as much as your identify will tell you.
Oath bow. Ren will kind of hold it up, and he's like, "It's not active, but it's currently what +1?" You said.
+1 longbow.
So it'll
God.
it'll kind of explain it as in like, from what I can tell, the magical in the bow itself will kind of guide the arrow a bit, make it easier to hit things. But any of you use a longbow?
No takers.
If nobody
Really
volunteers after Orixiam settles down and has his little moment of temporary exhaustion from the haste, he'll go,
Mm.
I'll keep an eye on it.
There you go. Ren's handing it over. Is the ammunition magic at all, or is it just standard arrows?
The arrows are standard. So what have you put into the pile here for your sort of your analysis?
I put pretty much everything. I mean, I know they're flaming scimitars are flaming scimitars. You've already said as much, but I would have piled up any magical gifts or things or items she has on her into the pile as per standard with Ren.
Okay. Give me 1
Just
second.
There's anything that's in here could be useful.
Is this scimitar +1? Yeah.
Yes.
Flaming scimitars.
scimitar. Flaming scimitar.
Okay.
While you're working it out, Dave,
Yeah.
Fog Off essentially will go fly down and like land next to this creature, and using his blade will start cutting off a big chunk of the tail of the body.
Yeah.
Well, that's dinner for later.
The quiver is a quiver of Elona.
What that?
Oh, nice.
What's that do?
I'll drop it into the chat there.
I'll put these in the bag of holding, by the
Very
way,
sick
guys,
item.
just so we have it listed.
Wondrous item uncommon. Each of the quiver's 3 compartments connects to an extra dimensional space that allows the quiver to hold numerous items while never weighing more than 2 pounds. The shortest compartment can hold up to 60 arrows, bolts, or similar objects. The mid-sized compartment holds up to 18 javelins or similar objects. The longest compartment holds up to 6 long objects, such as bows, quarterstaffs, or spears. You can draw any item from the quiver. You can draw any item the quiver contains, as if doing so from a regular quiver or scabbard.
Nice.
That's basically Hawkeye's quiver.
Pretty much. It's fucking awesome.
Just love throwing bags of holding at this party.
Gales uses a lot of
attunement?
Oh,
javelins.
I'll tell you now. It should say in the chat.
It would say it if it was, I think.
No, it doesn't require attunement.
It is essentially a bag of holding, but full ammo.
And any weapon you can store in it as well. Like you just
Yeah,
load
some of the
in it.
weapons and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They don't want to use a lot of throwing. I think it's scales probably. There's javelins and
Scales or Orixiam, maybe.
Or
Well, Orixiam can
Robert.
bump out weapons, so.
Hey, Enric the Man 1197. Found you all from the Garricon Discord. Thank you for coming over there. I post in there every 2 weeks, and it's nice for you to pop over and say hello.
Welcome in.
Hello.
Right before the game, you're welcome in. Yes. So that is the crack. So what are we doing? You're happy with the hall you found here?
Yeah.
In this sort of little clearing in the woods.
Is anyone taking the quiver?
You have the bow, so it might make sense for you to take the quiver it came with.
I was gonna ask for the arrows, but okay.
You have both.
Cool bowler.
Do need something to stick the arrows in, to be fair, Orixiam.
Just gonna let that one go.
Yeah. So Aaron hands it over, and then he takes the 3 other flaming scimitars and drops them into the bag of holding with the rest of the load of shite. Unless Fog Off, would he want one?
No. No. It's not his bag.
No, it's my bag. 3x flaming scimitars. +1.
Rod of Lordly Might, fucking great Technics 1987. It's pretty fucking awesome.
Where's it gone?
I can't
Dick,
find. Oh,
what noise happens when you drop a pebble in the well?
Well, it depends on anyone, whether anyone's in the well to hear it. So you're just dropping a small pebble in.
Like he's dropping
Scales
pebbles.
counting.
No, he's just he picked up a handful of pebbles on his way from his little tantrum, and he's just kind of plopping them in, and listening to them as he's mulling over some things.
Okay, as you drop the pebble down, there is no splash of water. It sort of disappears into the darkness, and then there's this sort of
Okay, no water in the well. Cool.
Scales. You have dark vision. You do not. Don't think so.
Do I have dark vision? I
Dragonborn. I don't think they do.
No.
don't think I do. That's why I love torches so much.
That's fair, yes. Also, I will say, just looking at Scales' hit points, you're a third of the way through your hit points there. You cannot long rest for another probably 8 hours. Given
Take a short one.
you can short rest the bollocks out of yourself. That's no problem. But you can't take a long rest because literally this is the start of the day right after a long rest. So
Yeah.
do with that information what you will. As the DM planning on fucking grinding you down over the course of this day? Maybe. Let's see.
Do it.
So we can't
Bring
just
it on,
go.
come on.
We can't just knock ourselves out. No,
I wasn't
Rage
here for the
burning
last fight. Let's
DM.
go.
can't sleep.
Yeah.
Somebody can't sleep on us. Can't sleep on us all, including myself.
Yeah, it will be a very
I have
non-restorative
10
sleep.
torches.
Yeah.
I can't sleep on everyone here and then myself.
That no, I thought the other way around was Tom Cruise's line in what the fuck is that movie?
Night and Day.
Night and Day.
I was just thinking of
No,
Rosa
nobody
Diaz
move or
from-
I'll shoot myself and then her.
I was just thinking of Rosa Diaz from Brooklyn Nine-Nine. That if anything happens to Stog, because everyone in this
That's
room
what
did
I was
myself.
referencing.
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Very good, very good. Okay.
Having not heard a splash from the
Yeah.
well, and just the tink tink noise, I'm gonna light a torch and throw it down.
Okay.
Drop it down.
It seems to glide down the well, and as you look over scales, you're kind of leaning over, the tips of your claws kind of leave the security of the ground, and you look in, you see it disappear down, maybe 120 feet down.
Okay. And then some more pebbles. We'll go down after it then, as
Okay.
he just thinks about what he's noticed.
Okay. I see Theo is walking over towards you. Orixiam's there. Fog off. Yeah, you have that. That's no problem. What are we all doing, guys? I'm happy to go from person to person if you guys have something, or I can just land a Tarask here if you.
No.
Another one.
Yeah.
As I see Scales like throwing a bunch of stuff in, and as I approach, like I'm on the other side of the garden, he throws stones and then flame and torch and then more stones. I'm just like, Scales, are you conducting experiments over here? What's the purpose of this?
Well, I wanted to drop some pebbles in the well, but then I didn't hear any splashes, so I wanted to see how deep down it was. But then I just wanted to throw some pebbles.
Okay. And did you find any conclusive result on how deep it was?
It's probably like 10 or 15 meters deep.
10 or 15 years.
Maybe.
That's pretty deep. Could I look in and see if I can see anything? I have dark vision, right? A little bit
You do.
dark
I think
vision.
you do. You're
60
half elf.
feet.
Yeah. You'll need to move your
else?
token up towards.
I'll move my
the-
token.
yeah.
Yeah,
Sorry.
60 feet is their half elf.
Yeah, there we go. Talking to Scales, having a look.
Lovely, you're up there and you kind of lean over again. It is quite the lip of this well is quite high up. So you do find your own feet kind of leaving the security of the ground, dangling a little bit and kicking in the air as you lean over to look in.
Scales will helpfully drop a pebble for you as you look in.
Okay.
you can see a sort of a pinprick of light at the bottom. Sort of, it seems to be moving and dancing, casting these sort of weird shadows.
Okay. Does it look like it's
120
just the
feet down.
bottom of a well, or does it look like a more? Because like if it was a flame at the bottom of a well, surely like you'd see sort of like the light on the walls of the well and stuff, even if it was dry. Or do I think it looks more cavernous down there?
Sorry, say that again.
Does it look like I could just about see the what I assume to be the torch?
The torch, yeah.
But does it look like the torch is in a small space, like the bottom of a well, or like a larger space?
It looks like, yeah, it looks to be. Give me a perception check. Let's see, because it is
for sure.
60 feet out of your dark vision range.
Oh, I think that's a little bit farther than 6 of you.
Well, scales is
Scales.
Six
6
of the other.
foot-ish and 10
6
of
foot.
scales.
Yeah, that's 60 feet.
Sword Sora, just subscribe for 10
And
months
it's
in a row. Thank you
60
very much,
feet.
Sword Sora.
More than I can see
Thank you.
is 120 feet. No?
Let me just double check.
Perception.
Always remember.
I think your dark vision
Yeah,
is.
not
Have you got
reliable
some? Have you got
either.
some sort of blood hunter
I
thing that lets you see
Did
longer?
get like a
So you have 120 feet, do you?
No. I just feel like I did get like some extra. Let me just look. I have my
Night eye. You have dark vision out to 60 feet. If you already have dark vision, increases by 60 feet. There you go. Night eye. Zip zaps. Where's it gone? There you go. I'll drop it in. There you go. So yes, you can see all the way down. And
oh yeah.
However, you have disadvantage on attack rolls and wisdom perception checks that rely on sight when you, the target, or whatever, are trying to perceive this is in direct sunlight. Oh, that's interesting. Good to know.
I think that's a thing I can take.
I think that's one of your like mutagens.
I don't remember that being here before. Let me just look it up again.
It's there now.
Yeah. I'll look it up.
You can use it if you wish, or not.
Just to make sure, because it sounds like a kind of a shitty thing to have on the whole time.
Yeah. Kobolds have it.
That's the sunlight sensitivity.
Similar.
Let me just see. I'm pulling it up.
That's a mutagen.
Yeah.
So I have to take a formula for that to happen. So I could take a formula. I don't actually. I think I might have used all my formulas. So I don't have any right now. So
anyway, that's fine. So you can see 60 feet down, and with that light from the torch, casting bright light for 15 feet and dim light for you can pretty much see down there. Your perception is 17. It definitely looks like there's looks to be maybe a smaller cavern down there, but I wouldn't even call it a cavern. It looks like the shaft of the well goes down, and then it maybe expands out into like maybe like a potion bottle size. Like it's
yeah.
You get the vibe from the way the light is being sort of distorted and reflected that you can go down and verify, but it doesn't look to be like that it goes anywhere really, other than maybe 10 feet out on either direction, and of course where the source of the water would have come from.
Yeah,
which could lead somewhere maybe. But
I think it's just a well, Scales. It's pretty deep, but
the key is under the tower, and this goes down pretty deep under the tower. So
that's a good point. You want to raise it with the rest of them? He gives
a bit of a sigh, and he just says, I want to find the key and go to the tomb, but the snake hair lady, she was saying something bad is there. And then those little forest friends, they seem to think it was a bad idea too. But I really want to go.
Well, I'm not sure if the sanity of the person we just fought is something that should be taken into consideration. She might have a different perspective on things that isn't accurate. We won't know. And
so maybe the wind is right then?
Maybe the wind is.
Well, the wind said to come and go to the tomb, so I think it's the tomb it was saying to go to.
The wind told you to go to the tomb.
Yeah, did you not hear it?
I can't say that I did.
Oh, well, maybe you weren't listening at the time.
That seems fair.
Maybe the wind doesn't want to talk to me. Do you want to talk to the others about this? Do you want to go down? We have to look at this tower as well.
Yeah, well, we have to look at the tower, and they have to cut the stuff off the lady with the snake hair and do all the things with the weapons and you know, the magic spell that Ren does so he knows what stuff is. So I might just... And he kind of pushes back off the edge of the well and kind of sits down with his back against the wall of the well and just kind of nods to himself and says, I think I'll just take a little rest.
Okay.
I'll tell the others what you are thinking about.
Okay.
I'll go back to the others.
No.
Did anyone else hear the wind speak to them today? But just me, just Theo, just asking the group.
Did any of us?
Not that I described to you, no.
No.
Okay, because
I'll think also.
the Scales said that the wind spoke to him and told him to go to the tomb.
Plant. Bridge. Wind. Oh, yeah.
Little friend arrives. How you go? Well done.
Oh.
It's your little Corrid friend from the Grove who seems to have found the bravery to venture in here for the first time. And he goes, well, was it a hard fight?
You could say that.
Well done, you must be more powerful
Worse.
than you think you are. Then he goes, hold on now. I'll get me pal.
No, don't go climbing any statues yet, friend.
Oh, I fucking will now.
Oh, I get my pick.
And he wanders off.
Deal.
And about 2 minutes later, the other fella comes in. Exact same token, but looks a little bit different. And he comes up and he goes, well, now, which one are you taking? Which one of these fine statues are you taking? Because I'm
looking.
What do you mean you're still looking? You got...
I was a bit preoccupied the first time I was walking around here. You might have noticed watching from the trees.
I did.
Yeah, give me a minute.
What are you looking for?
Anyone I know.
If you can imagine, there's a bit of a fucking, almost like a Black Friday vibe going on here, in as much as he just knows he wants it. He's like the shoppers that they just know they want something cheap, and they see you gunning for something, so they're just gonna follow you. Because if you came here for something special, then it's obviously worth something. And that's the kind of vibe. He knows that you're looking for something, and he wants to know what you're looking for. So he's kind of sticking to you like fucking shit in a stick here.
That's actually what Ren's walked off to do as well, to have a look at the statues and see if there's
Yeah, see if
anyone
we
that looks
recognise
specifically
anyone.
interesting.
Okay,
anyone recognizable or anyone interesting looking?
Oh, I mean, it's plenty. They're all interesting looking.
Yeah, but like stand out, like
make an investigation check or a perception check. Your choice.
Investigation. I will.
Okay.
While he's rolling that, Dave,
Yeah.
because of my torturous past and the shit that we got up to with the spirits and
I'll
stuff,
use an inspo on that.
would I have any understanding as to what might be able to get these statues freed from the creature, if anything?
If you cast Greater Restoration on these things, I think you would know that you would. You guys actually have a couple of. Hey, Zil, welcome in. You guys would have a couple of Greater Restoration scrolls that you got from, or scrolls that you got from the family of cards before you went to do battle with this creature. So you do have the option to attempt to Greater Restoration someone here, but it's hard to know who you would Greater Restore.
Okay, and so I know
Restoration?
no natural resource ways to do it from the creature itself.
From the creature itself, no. It's not like a basilisk. So how a basilisk works is that its gaze turns people to stone, but it would, like, so if it turned you to stone, then it would, if it licked your leg would turn to flesh and it would eat it. So that's how a basilisk would feed. It would lick, and it would remove the petrification effect, and it would begin to sort of feast on the meat. No real studies have been done to determine whether the petrified person feels that or not, but it's particularly gruesome.
Cool.
Well, can I do a check to see what's the oldest statue here looks like? Like the oldest one.
Did you mention one of the statues was a Dragonborn, or was I going crazy?
You are going crazy because I did.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, I my
Um,
head had that before I was going into this, but I don't know where
Let me
that came
just
from.
do.
There was a vision that Theodore had of the Dragonborn bringing this thing in.
That's where I got that from.
yeah.
Yeah, so let's get a perception or investigation check, please, Theodore. I see you got Ren, let's go back to Ren first. Sorry, but we'll
12.
take your roll. You got a 12 with a thing. A lot of these things are heavily weathered. They've been here a long time. So as to what state they would return in if you cast Greater Restoration, I mean, it's unclear. So,
Okay.
You do sort of search around and you do find, what was your 15? Huh.
That
12.
was a 15, yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. All of you are searching around. Orixiam, you got a 5.
Yeah. Like
Um,
it, or not boon it, fucking inspo it. Yeah, I think I need
You want to
inspo
enter? There's
it.
9 in the pot, and you have
Yeah.
one anyway. Anyone gets above a 20, let me know. Oh shit!
Here we
I
go.
got above a 20.
You fucking did. Okay, so as you're looking around, I think it's pretty obvious. The who's looking for the oldest statue? It's Theo, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It looks to be someone carrying, dressed in half plate. Well, what you can only imagine would have been half plate before they were petrified. And you see they have what looks like a now broken longsword, sort of held aloft. The broken part, it's not at their feet, so God knows where it is. But you do see what looks like a platinum or some sort of metal circlet. Did you like the little hearts that came up there? Some sort of what would have been metal circlet or crown.
Ooh.
Indeed.
Okay. Could I do a history check to recall any lost royalty of this area or in the history?
You can certainly try.
Okay, let me try. I made a nerd. Let him be good at
we
this.
need a super high DC because this thing.
Nah, it's not gonna be. It's not gonna be. I tell you, it's not.
18 is not bad. You unfortunately, this is prehistory of Sopherone stuff. This is around about the time the humans arrived on Sopherone and began to do battle with the ruling Dragonborn. So
Okay, so I can summarize that this is an ancient human. Like this
Yes.
is an old.
very old,
Wow.
heavily weathered as well.
Okay.
Um,
And I think this is the oldest, but I don't know if it would be a kindness to bring him back.
Dave, quick question. So Ren actually himself has the ability to petrify things with the flesh to stone spell. That and the fact he's a transmuter wizard.
Mhm.
Could I ask for an Arcana check to see if he can figure out what would happen if you like brought back somebody who's heavily weathered like this, like for magical theory? Like,
Yes, let's do an Arcana check. And
Let's
look,
do it.
if you're shit with the Arcana check, there's only one way to find out.
Oh yeah, no, exactly. It's 27 or 27.
Are we going to take the 27?
Yeah.
Okay.
One thing
Um,
Ren is super good at.
It would probably look, if they're heavily weathered and damaged, you're probably looking at, it's not going to be good. They're not
Yeah.
going to be. They're probably not going to be alive.
Any wound that kind of is made on the statue kind of opens up as soon as you unpetrify them, kind of thing. If an arm's broken
Oh,
off,
absolutely.
starts
Yeah,
frying,
yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, look,
But
yeah.
like-
Like, there's a reason that if you take a fucking a
People
sledgehammer
that's
to a statue, they're fucked. There's no bringing them back.
Also, the
Yeah.
idea of a person that's been there for thousands of years, his face probably isn't even
Mhm.
visible.
Yeah,
Exactly, it's
Just
not
bring
like,
that
you know what I
back.
mean?
It's just like,
Yeah.
what's
Heavily
gonna
worn.
do?
Yeah, Ren will kind of walk back to the group, having kind of done a lap, and then flicking through. He's actually flicking through his spell book as he's doing it, and
Hold
he's
on, you did a lap, did you?
yeah, he kind of just did a lap around the place,
Show
just kind
me,
of looking at the
move
statues.
your token around there. I want to see where you went.
Okay,
Does
so
Ren
you will
have
start.
mending?
What's
I
that?
don't.
Mending.
Does
Okay.
Ren have
Words.
mending?
I would have started here. Would
Yeah.
have went around
that's good.
here. Would have
Yeah.
went around here. Would have paused at this, had a quick look, but didn't
Yeah.
really stop at it, and then back around. And then back
Okay,
around.
excellent. I'm gonna move your. Don't move that there. I'm gonna. You said you were there, right?
That's where I was initially, roughly in and around that space. Can't remember exactly where I stood.
Okay, excellent. Can I get a dexterity saving throw,
Ah,
please?
great. Is this revenge for the landmines last night?
No.
Yep, deck save. Yep.
6. Okay. Coolaboola. I'm gonna move you all over to another map. Give me 1 second. Command A.
And
Let's
I
see if I
can
can. If you like, yeah.
Yep. Please be better. 16.
Okay. I mean, look. It's gonna be better.
And I
Now,
will add.
hopefully this will work. Just give me a second, because I this is a kind of a wonky way to do it.
Yep.
Get rid of that. That's kind of fucking pretty. Yep. Okay. Let me move you over. Boop. Ren, as you walk over this sort of clearing here, you hear kind of a clunk beneath your feet, and these rotten boards that were covered by the the red leaves break beneath your feet. You plummet 120 feet, and with your 16 dexterity savings, I'm going to say you managed to climb up. You managed to grab onto the side.
Yeah, I will also add that I have a ring of feather fall, so even if I start to fall, I start falling like slow
That's
fall.
fine. So, would you like to fall, or would you like to try not to fall and grab?
I would like to try not to fall at first.
Excellent,
Yeah.
cool. That's great. 16. You are successful. I think maybe you're 5 feet down, and you managed to grab on. But
Pull myself
yes,
up. Yeah.
you pull yourself up. The wind whispers through the trees again, and just the rustling, these thousands and thousands upon thousands of leaves just rustling against each other. Makes it seem like the forest itself is talking. The card stops where he is, Orixiam, with you, following you around, nearly hanging onto the tail of your jacket or your armor, and he kind of stops and looks up and he goes, "Do you hear that?"
No. What?
Right. Cool. Go on anyway. Which one are you looking at?
So the only one that takes interest to Orixiam was the very old snapped sword, some sort of ornate crowny crown.
That's the one. Sorry, yeah, that's the oldest one. There's a relatively new-ish one. Maybe you want to give me an investigation check if you want to see how you want to sort of identify it. It's right over here.
Well, you got the perception 22 for the.
That was to identify sort of which one it was, which one was the most interesting. If you want to investigate the most interesting one, I'll need a check just to see just to give you more details.
Hey, what's a flat roll? Why not?
That's a 6.
I'm gonna use an inspo again because come on.
No worries. 7 in the pot. 1 on your token.
19. There we go.
19,
Thank you,
better.
inspiration pool.
Okay. I think with that, you see the most interesting to you being of the divine sort of focused in the party, the most divine focus in the party. I think you spot looks like a paladin of the Raven Queen. Maybe here 60 years, 70 years with that 19 investigation check. Details in the face is slightly fading away. The shield, the sword, and the full plate look to be in relatively good condition.
He'd probably thank us for smashing the statue and taking his stuff. Is that Raven Queen Paladin? He wants to go there.
Does he look like the standard kind of garb paladin, or was he more like the two higher up ornate paladins with the white flares?
Oh, that you saw in the
The
temple.
temple themselves.
With the 19, he looks to be like one of the higher up ones.
Hmm. Do I feel, does Orixiam feel like the cards are just gonna like go on like a mad binge tonight and just eat all of these?
I mean, it's not that they want to eat the stone. I think from your experience of hanging out with these cards, they are most likely going to smash the bollocks out of everything here and bring the chunks of stone back in wheelbarrows.
Yeah.
They're very excited about this. Is so for them, they're mad into different types of stone, but this is a type of stone, like a creature turned to stone from another's like magical gaze. That's a type of stone that they don't have access to. They're fucking vibrating at the thought of this. He's fucking bumping into you. He's following you around. He's gonna, right, come. Are you satisfied yet, or what? And he's holding a lump hammer.
This one's mine.
Right, what? Right, what do you mean? For how long? Do you want me to break him down for you?
No.
We've a spare wheelbarrow in the back there.
Got any more of those scrolls of greater restoration?
I don't. You took.
You sure they're not under the wheelbarrows?
They're not. No. You'll be under the wheelbarrow now if you keep asking me. No, come here to me. I've got a bunch of lads there in the back. They're waiting to get their paws in these fucking lads here now. So look, want your man there, do you? Yes, fuck off.
I'm gonna fly up to this corridor that's talking to Orixiam, and I'm just gonna, the like arm around their shoulder, like walk them away for a second.
What do you want?
And I'm gonna start talking to him and just be like,
"What do you want?"
So, do you understand? Like, I know you know what happens to these people, but do you understand what happens to their souls when this happens?
I don't give a fuck what happens to their souls.
Well, you might do. You see, because when you break apart these statues, their souls are released, and their souls are condemned souls. I usually get hold of them. It's kind of fun for me, but you might not like it because for the next God knows how many years, you are going to find yourself growing extra lumps, extra warts, all kinds of mad shit, and it's going to treat you like horrors. And essentially, I'm going to talk to him for the next minute about how horrifying breaking these statues up could be, and that he should leave us to get rid of the spirits from them, as I use my words of terror. So I need him to give me a wisdom save if he can.
Okay, let's open my little character sheet here.
I like to think this entire time Ren is just struggling to climb out of the pit.
Yeah.
Where he's hanging out.
Did he actually fall into the pit?
I fell 5 feet.
A little bit, yeah.
Big Ricky, welcome in, big man. Just lick it. Fucking lick it.
Where is that? That's like back here out of the way. Oh, yeah, no one's over there.
You probably heard a fucking Wilhelm scream as Ren started to fall.
I'd like to get down now.
This is Goofy screaming in the background.
Ryan, can you give me your spell save DC? What is it? What do I need to meet here?
19.
Ah, fucking hell. Okay, I've got +2 on this. What could go wrong? That's an 8. Do you know what? I'm going to burn one of the inspos in the pots as well.
Oh, no.
Boop. Just because oh. What the fucking what do you want? Motherfucker! He kind of looks at you and he goes, you're talking to a creator from the Fae here. We're well aware about curses and lumps and bumps, sure don't we? Cause half of them. Now, mirror to me, you. I can leave you with a few lumps in your arse as well, if that's what you're after. But I think we lay the facts out on the table here. I know you want one of them. We just want the stone they're made of. No greater restoration now will fix like many of these sets. Maybe you might get one or two. They probably won't thank you for bringing them back. But what I'll say to you is, we made a deal. Now,
That's fine. I was just trying to tell you of the things I'd heard. I just didn't want you to walk in blindly.
right, so one inspo off the pot. This is right, so aren't you very helpful?
I try to be.
And he kind of
He has no idea I did that, by the way, as well, just so you know.
absolutely fine. Yeah, cool.
But
cool,
yeah,
cool.
this all pans in so far, so that's fine.
Yeah. And he kind of looks around and he goes, right. Well, how are you getting this lad out here? And he goes back to you, Orixiam.
I'm gonna wake him up.
Right. Like you say, he might not thank you for that.
Probably not, but his temple needs him more than you do.
Okay, so from what you can see, the facial features are slightly, well, I mean, they're weathered. It's been here 60 odd years, maybe 70, 80, 90, hard to tell. But between 60 and 90, it looks like the armor and the weapon are in good shape. But the face has taken some beatings, not well, some weathering, and also, I mean, this is one of the statues that has a bird's nest in the mouth.
First.
Sort of, you can see he's in the act of like screaming, as he obviously locked eyes with this creature that can turn people to stone, and a family of chaffinches have built a nest in his mouth. There are currently eggs in the nest.
Breakfast.
Is he likely to survive being restored? Because he's not being unfrozen for loot. Like, if
he's not being unfrozen for loot.
No. He needs to survive for Orixiam's purposes. If Orixiam doesn't think he's surviving, he's gone.
Okay, well then, all right. Let's do. What will we do here?
Like,
Is
this
it
is the
gonna be
Cuddy
an
favor
Oisin of
with
Tyr
the
the
Raven
Rogue
Queen.
situation?
Like, this is.
I think with your 19 investigation that it's unlikely. If he did survive, his features would be worn down enough that he would be just probably kicking, screaming, and writhing in pain until his he died of system shock.
Instant heart attack, right? And then Orixiam won't do it.
Okay.
He was going to restore him and send
feel your jacket being pulled, and the card is back up, and he goes, so do you not want him now? Can I have him?
The amount of statues.
Yeah, but that's the one you want. So I mean, that must be a good one.
What about that one?
What?
What about that one?
Well,
Why does that one have 3 legs?
I don't know. Maybe it's Jake the Peg.
Who?
Maybe.
Jake the Peg with the extra leg. Little.
Hey, I want to ask you something.
Yeah, what?
Did you ever hear of Slippery Sam?
Have I ever heard of Slippery Sam? I have not, no.
What about Piddly Pete?
Have I heard of Piddly Pete? I have not.
Oh, God.
You?
Yeah, both of them.
Right.
Same guy. Oh, yeah.
So...
disappeared down the hall, never saw again.
Must have made some impression on you, if you're asking me about him. Asking me if I'd seen him.
Well, he could be here. Never saw him again.
Right, he could be. Do you see him here? Do you recognize him?
No, but last time I saw him, my thing had him. Wrapped around, going real fast.
Right, so some sort of creator had him.
Yeah.
Where was that?
In the sewers.
Of what city?
Artex.
Yeah.
Right.
Keep an eye out for him.
Well, I'm not going to be in the city anytime soon, but I will. Do you mean a lot to you?
No.
Right.
Good guy.
Good guy, I see. Right, well, look. Glad we had this conversation.
Me too.
Right.
Prediction was his turn.
Ren, you managed to climb out. Those boards are broken now. You can see down. Yeah, it was a long way down.
You said about 120 feet, you're saying, right?
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can't see that far.
Same kind of distance, same kind of sort of drop as the well that Scales is climbing onto. What's going on there? You are muted. Oh my god.
Well, Scales doesn't do whatever Scales is doing.
You fucking guys.
Scales has sat down on the ground beside. Sorry, let me move it because we changed map. So Scales is sitting kind of there on the ground.
Okay, so that was a map error. That's fine.
With his back to the well, his head is up, letting the sun shine on his face. He might look like he's dozing, but he's not. He's just pondering and resting because he was pretty banged up in that last altercation.
No problem. So let's go back through the short rests here. So Scales, do you get anything from your short rest? You're a barbarian. I don't think you do, but you did what? You got 38 hit points?
I burned all 12 hit dice and I got
shit.
a total of 88, so...
Okay, cool. So just, I'm sure we all know the rules, but when you take a long rest, you will only get half that amount of hit points, hit dice back.
That only after you burn all your hit dice, or just whenever?
No.
Yeah,
so
just whenever
if
you take a long
spend
rest.
4 and you take a long rest, you'll get 2 back. I think.
Yeah.
I could be
no,
wrong,
that's
though.
what
No,
I
I think
remember.
it's you get half your max. So if you don't burn 4,
Oh, dear.
you get 6.
There you
Yeah,
go,
it comes
there you
back
go.
up.
Excellent.
So
Theodore,
we killed. Would that count as a short rest? Is it?
Oh, you can absolutely short rest the shit out of this. Yeah.
17 plus 42.
You can all thank
21.
Shaq for that fucking emote.
Thank you, Shaq.
Thanks, Shaq.
I love it. It's so great.
That's the moment that was the moment that Orixiam playing Fog Off said that Ren counts as an object.
Yeah.
And that's my reaction right there.
Dave, I'm going to take an action to down a potion of greater healing as well, because I think we're probably
you'll
going
get
straight
the
back
full
into the
effects
shit.
of that, no
That's
problem.
46, right?
I think so. 46 plus 4,
That's
20. 20.
Yeah.
So, you'll get the 20.
82, yeah.
Theodore, are you going to tell Scales what you witnessed when you put your hand on the statue and the vision
I
you
got
saw?
confused about that until you said it recently. I actually thought Scales. I misremembered. I was like, who had that vision? Was it me or was it Scales?
It was you from the thing you can do where you can sort of tap into the history of the
Great
person.
psychometry.
I love it.
Dino.
So I'm gonna crouch down beside Scales and
And as you do, and he hears the kind of the crinkling of the grass or the grit under your feet, like one eye is gonna like lazily open the way sort of like a cat opens one eye to see. Yeah, what do you want?
Sorry, I didn't mention before, but I did while we were fighting that creature have some visions of some Dragonborn that were here.
You get visions too?
Sometimes, depending.
Okay. What was a Dragonborn visions though?
Yes, the Dragonborn were not very kind to that monster. Probably the best way I could put it.
Like they called her names, or they beat her up, or they stole her lunch?
Kind of all of those. Yeah, it's sort of yes to all of the above. And I think in particular, this is why I did my strange disguise during the fight, was that it was mostly Dragonborn men that were doing those things to her. So that's why it may have been difficult to speak to her, even though usually your friendliness is quite catching.
Yeah, she didn't like me much.
No, I don't think that was
Comfortable.
you, Scales. I think it was just the unfortunate attitude of your forefathers. There was a dragon queen, though.
What did she look like?
I'm trying not to be racist about this. The Dragonborn. No, she looked kind. I think she wasn't very happy with the treatment of that thing.
The lady with the snake hair.
Yes. Yeah, she was not very happy with that.
It's not okay to just say that boys will be boys.
It's not. It is not. But still she still asked the creature to stay here and protect this place.
Protect it from what?
I can't remember. My notes are really bad.
Dave, I'm not sure if you described.
Yeah, she was a queen. Yeah, that's all I remember.
Visually, in terms of her outfit or the color of clothes she was wearing or anything, but if Theo did remember the visual indicators of the queen, would it match the queen that I saw in my vision in terms of the same colored dress, the same,
I think it would, yes.
Okay, so I described the queen and what she was wearing. It might have matched that. And she gave her those scimitars, actually, like this one, and I show her the scimitar. So these were actually a gift from the queen.
So she gave her a gift, but she made her stay here?
Yes.
Oh.
So this must be important, whatever this is.
She died later with the purple flower weapon, I think.
This is resonating with you, Theo. You are familiar with this. Give me a history check with advantage.
Me?
Yeah, and the DC is lower for you as well. Scales, yeah? Looking.
While that's being rolled, now that Scales is actively thinking about it, does the queen that he saw in his vision at the weapon and the massacre, does that match the image of his mother he saw in the mirror when he was being turned into Stone Baby?
Yes, it does.
Okay.
That'll
slot together in his head.
Yeah, these are all separate things that I think have been swimming around in Scales' head for a while. This is the moment where the jigsaw pieces connect. And before we get to your reaction to this, Theodore, with a 14, you would be aware of Galasar being the creator of this is of this doomsday device.
Yeah. Yeah, I do know that. So yes, she died.
I will temper that with that is learned information that you got from your community. It's not been independently or externally fact-checked or verified.
Okay.
But that's what you know.
Scales is just, you see Scales have like a look of deep pain almost as he's concentrating and trying to work something out in his head, and then he's just going to say, yeah, she died, and I think it was my mum, my Dragonborn mum. Because I saw her in the mirror, and she looked the same as the flower queen, the one who died, and she looked like the one you saw. I think that was my mum. Oh man, Snake Lady, the snake-haired lady, she knew my mum, and now she's dead.
She may have. Since Theodore's like, that's thousands of years ago. He doesn't know much about scales.
Well, absent-mindedly, sort of like hand, sort of fiddling around with bits you've recently cut off her in your pouch.
Yeah, I'd be like, oh, your mom's friend. I've got some for my pocket.
Yeah.
I was just sat munching on the bit of tail
Yeah.
in the background.
Well, I think scales. That was thousands of years ago, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was a very, 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 very long time ago. I don't know how long ago. I always meant to get Robert to help me find some kind of a book to find out how long, but long, 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 long ago. It was very fast, go backwards for a long time. But I was also a stone baby egg, or a stone egg and then a stone baby, or a stone baby and then an egg.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, Scala, I think if you want to feel any better about it, I do think the thing we put to rest today was not exactly the same person your mother would have known.
Because she got left alone for too long.
Yes, and that's bad
That makes
for a
people-
person.
That makes people do strange things.
It certainly does.
But why did she have to stay here? Why did she have to be at the tower and protect it or guard it or whatever?
I tried to ask her that, and my puppeteer did not write any notes about it. And but
So then
I think
maybe we should go and get the key and go to the tomb, because there might be answers. Even if the snake-haired lady said it was bad, but maybe because she'd been alone so long and she'd gone a little bit strange, like you said, maybe it's not a bad thing. Maybe the wind is right.
maybe the wind is right. But yeah, I think maybe we should look into things, because something that was so important so many years ago might not be as dreadful now, possibly. And yeah, I think you deserve some truth.
And it's like you see. So for the last while Scales, since he had his little tantrum and kicked the tree and hurt his toe, and then came to the well and threw stuff down the well, and that whole time that he's been short resting, he looked like there was something heavy sitting on his shoulders, because he was sort of grappling with the idea that he wanted to go to the tomb, but maybe it was a bad idea. And when you said that, it's like you lifted that off him, and now he's like, yeah, we should go find it. And he feels so much better now that somebody in the party who is a thinking person and a clever person has told him that it's actually probably a good idea to go to the tomb. And even if that's not what you meant, that's what he heard.
Yeah. I mean, certainly we'll find out something. And how long is a locked tomb supposed to stay locked anyway? I'm sure thousands of years is probably enough.
I mean, yeah, not many things really live that long.
I mean,
Not many.
Ren's like right by there, so he's probably kind of passively
Ren's
listening.
like, you look like you fell down a hole. What
Yeah, he
happened?"
does. He's just sat there and he's kind of just like burning shut, like little cuts and scrapes, and he just goes, well, typically in our experience when we go poking around in locked tombs, there's definitely shit down there that tries to kill us, but that's kind of par for the course, so I'm down.
Ren, you're a transmutation wizard, correct?
I am indeed.
I get an insight check from you as you sort of wander into the tail end of this conversation.
Yep.
Tail being the operative word with your Dragonborn.
Yep. Insight. 21.
You could see the frustration in Scales' eyes as he's trying his best to piece this all together. And with the 21 insight, it's evident and it's clear to you that all the bits are there. Scales just doesn't have the faculties to strip it out and tell you what he's learned. You would be aware that there are spells that can enhance abilities.
I don't have that one though.
Just dropping that in there for if you guys want to. Definitely is a transmutation wizard. You would.
It is a transmutation spell. But
yeah, it is a transmutation spell.
Let me just.
So I'm just saying that it's something for down the line that I mean, you're aware of the spell. You're thinking like, and it's frustrating for someone as intelligent as you, stat wise, that.
Important distinction.
Yeah. It's frustrating for you to listen to Scales just fucking fumbling around this, and the urge to just shake him and go fucking just spit it out is, I mean, it's there.
Yeah.
So but there are ways, and there's magical items and spells that you might be able to temporarily give Scales the ability to. Is enhanced ability a cleric spell? I'm not sure.
No, wizards can get it too. I'm pretty sure as long as they scroll.
It's a transmutation spell. So unfortunately, we've no clerics in the party at the moment. There is one halfway down, halfway to Collar we'll check in there.
Yeah, Ren definitely takes mental note of that, but like he's also considering. He's like, part of his mind is like, oh, I could detect thoughts and sort through myself, but that's a massive invasion, and also what happened the last time where Galasar hijacked his body to cast a spell through him.
Yeah.
Now he's aware that he hasn't been hearing Galasar at all. And his arm is healed, so he's kind of like, it's possible, but he doesn't want to risk. He doesn't really want to fuck with it.
Okay.
And he's like, oh yeah, Scales, you said something about the key being under the tower, right?
Yeah,
found a hole.
The Corbold dudes, they told us. Corboid.
Cards.
Dudes.
Yeah,
I'm a
really
fucking card. I'm over here.
Oh, you told us about the key being under the tower.
I did. So. It's underneath there. You have to find your way in.
Would this big massive pitfall probably go in?
I mean, there's only one way to find out. You can jump down there and have a gander.
I could.
And you're just like very ear-piercing shriek of a whistle as he goes, right lads, get in the tools and the wheelbarrows. You got some work to do. And you hear the creak and there's some singing and sort of kind of but it's quite dissonant and discordant, but it's sort of made even more irritating by the squeak of the wheels on the wheelbarrows as these lads come in now and they're like, yeah, and they begin to just smash the shit out of these statues. I mean, you saw them the night before celebrating with you, going on the sauce, getting absolutely bananas, and they were having the time of their lives. They look to be having even more fun now. So they're smashing the shit out of those statues.
Actually, Dave,
yeah,
quick one. Just when I was walking around before I fell in the hole, what is this? Because I've had my eye on that since we got into the.
That's a moon dial.
Oh.
Okay, and does it look anything fancy about it?
I've looked at that before.
You saw it from the top of the tower.
Yeah.
Give me an investigation check.
Yeah, I'll have wandered back over. Careful to not step in any holes. But,
were you up Were you up in the top of the tower with the ruby glass? Okay, cool.
I wasn't in the ruby glass one, but I was up the top of the tower at one point.
Did you see them?
I seen them through the holes in the roof. I didn't look into them.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah. That's fine. Give me an investigation check.
The ruby was the ruby thing like a portable thing? Do we have that with us now?
No, they're attached. It's a huge device.
Oh, it was like windowy sort of situation.
Yeah, big, like sort of
frames.
Like
frames,
like a mirror that you stick in your bathroom wall. It's kind of like that's the size of the glass. Sort of in this. Hang on a sec, Eric. In this gilt sort of metal frame with these handles, and there's a long sort of pole that's sort of riveted into the base of the floor. They're not. I mean, you could smash them out, but they look like they've been set in fairly heavily here. So with your 9 investigation check, I assume you're going to want to.
I'm going to use my personal inspiration.
Your personal inspiration.
Yeah, just so other people
personal
can have it.
Inspo.
Yeah, and then I will do that again.
Reach out and roll it.
Dave, while that's being rolled, just out of interest, where are the Corbids doing their hi-ho routine?
Oh, I mean, they're efficient creatures, so they're going to go to the furthest point and work backwards.
That's
Um,
efficiency.
So they're going to start smashing up this fella here, filling them up, and so obviously, so the last trip will be the shortest home.
Okay. Good to know.
Smart way to work.
Yeah. So Ren, as you give me a 50 investigation, I mean, so it's a moon dial, so it will tell you the time of night, based on the position of the moon when it's visible and it's not behind clouds. It will also tell you the time of day, but it seems this is clearly more suited towards sort of nocturnal timekeeping.
Okay, and like, is there any like glyphs or anything on it other than just the normal
There are
standard
no
carbons?
glyphs on it, but the metalworking, it reminds you of the metalworking up in the tower. That's all you can get from that. Moondial was fucking awesome. TV show in the 80s.
I think this is connected to whatever is going on in that tower. Anyways, is there a door? I assume there's no door to this tower that we walked around. We just haven't
There
seen
is
it.
no door, and there's no way down from the area in the roof that you were. There's no trapdoors or stairs down.
There's holes.
So I mean,
Oh, no.
there's holes in the roof that will let you into that top floor where you can look through those sort of rose-colored glass devices.
Passages.
There's no passages down or steps down. You have been told that there is stuff below the tower. And maybe that is your best bet. I think it's a good time to take our break at an hour and a half in. Guys, thanks for sticking with us. We'll see you very soon. All 22 of you. Lots of love.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome back to part 2 of episode 90 of the Sopherone Saga. Look, before we dive back in, we're going to take a quick look ahead at what's coming up over the next 7 days, maybe 8, on the Emerald Collective. On Tuesday, we're back with Arcane Adventures in Andromedas with Carrick, who was first down on the left. Now halfway on the journey to the cultist stronghold. The party must prepare for what will surely be their toughest battle to date. That's Carrick on Tuesday with our Technomistress also playing in that. On I have a busy fucking next 3 days. I'm GM on Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Thursday, I'm back with Rebirth of the Graven King. So having reached the dwarven city of Magmar after a bruising battle with a cave dragon and its kobold construct minions, the party notice that there seems to be something off about this place. With the prince ruling in place of his missing father, the king, things do not seem to be going well here in Magmar. But what has happened to the king, and who will forge them the weapons necessary to defeat the nigh invulnerable creation hell-bent on their destruction, known only as the Shard? There's only one way to find out. On Friday,
I shard myself if that came on stream.
Well, it's pretty hardcore. On Friday and Saturday, I'm doing a 2-shot because I've learned from my mistakes. So you can join me next month for an exciting next month. You can. I need to change that right now because Carrie read the same thing last night, and I need to fucking fix that. Join me next week. Join GM Dave next week for an exciting 2-part adventure with special guest Blaine Capatch is back from Critical Roles, Draw Your Weapon, and of course Nerd Poker, and Horse from Dopes and Dragons, alongside a selection of the Emerald Collective community members. So it is a 4-shot. Could be a 4-shot. So look. This story is called Portrait of a Lady. I ran it before times. I think Stephen played it, and I think maybe Ryan played it. Anyway, the continent's most revered artist, Casimir von Scutten, needs your help, and he needs it now. Casimir was recently commissioned to paint the portrait of the mysterious Baroness Wraithweld. But once his masterpiece was completed, the greedy painter, spying the huge emerald and diamond necklace glittering on the Baroness's chest, attempted to double the price of his finest work. Storming out in disgust at the little man's greed, the Baroness placed a curse on von Scutten. That all of his paintings from that day forth would emerge from the canvas in a ghostly form to torment Casimir until the day he dies. As if that wasn't bad enough, the king himself is due to arrive in 2 days' time to sit for his portrait. Can the party track down the mysterious Baroness and convince her to lift the curse before the king arrives? Or will a ghostly version of King Gregor or Sopherone emerge from the painting, causing total chaos in this sleepy little town? There's only one way to find out, and that's to tune in on Friday and Saturday. Very excited to have Blaine back. He's played, I think, in 2 of my games now. He is the funniest man alive, and I'm delighted that he's back. He's apparently a big fan of what we do over here. So it's gonna be great. Look, we'd like to thank Kate Smith-Mapp for her role as Technomistress in the Emerald Collective. Kate texts all of our streams now. If you'd like to show your appreciation to our digital demigoddess, you can scroll down the page, hit the Tip the Technomancer button, and just log into Coffee. You can do Apple Pay or whatever. Buy her coffee. And she does this all for free, and we really appreciate her. She is the fucking angel behind the curtain of ones and zeros. So we appreciate you. As if you weren't doing enough, you're also responsible for all the amazing maps you see on the Sopherone Saga. You can find all of your maps on the socials as @itsmapIRE. Your commissions are currently open. All the music I use is from Tabletop Audio. You can find out about that on their website, or open the jukebox in Roll20. Now, I think it's time to return to episode. Does it tell us how long? You can see I copied and pasted this from episode 88. Now let's dive back into part 2 of episode 90 of the Sopherone Saga as we return. Ren studying the Moondial, scales standing over the this deep 120-foot deep pit. Orixiam, Fogoff, and Theo are just sitting around by the well.
I think I would follow Scales over.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Follow Scales.
Yeah.
Ren had already looked at the Moondial earlier, but that was just he would have done it and then before he walked back over to them thing. So
Okay.
Ren's actually looking at the hole now that he's mentioned. That's probably their way down.
Back
Scales
once again on the
drop a
Renegade
few
Master.
pebbles down.
Yeah, the pebble's gonna pebble, and gravity does its trick. So about 120 feet.
Ren does the counting trick to figure out the
Yeah,
distance.
it's about 120 feet. Again,
Ben's the same, maybe 10 to 15 Mies.
It's 120 feet, I'd gather. We have rope, right? We have a lot of rope.
I think if we all split the rope, we could probably.
Scales.
Well, each spool is 60 feet, and like we can tie knots that'll hold. I mean,
Yeah.
that really
I mean,
fancy
look, we
rope.
all know that you can't buy rope in any other denomination than 60 feet. So
Well, if you buy it in less than 60 feet, then you're doing it wrong.
well, I mean, no shopkeeper worth his salt will cut you 60 feet in half or sell you 40. If you want to buy 40 feet of rope, you're buying 60 and cutting it yourself.
Yeah.
No shopkeeper worth of salt will sell you less than 60 feet. Hello, Father Fryam, just a guy.
4am, just a guy, maybe.
Fryam, just a guy. Anyway, you're welcome in. Hello. We're playing Dungeons and Dragons.
Guys,
So-
didn't we get a long rope from the
It's still at 60
Oh, the
feet.
cards, yeah, they gave you I think it was 60 feet,
You can't get
also
rope.
but it was made of iron. But it's malleable. It's the strength of iron. It cannot be broken.
so Scales goes back over to the well to check, is there a bucket with a rope or anything on that well?
There is.
So well, in Scales' logic, if the bucket has to go down to where the water is at the bottom and it's roughly the same depth, then it must have a lot of rope.
Yeah, but it's really
Yeah,
old
I
rope,
mean,
probably.
look, yeah, I mean, it's been hanging in there for quite a while. It's 120 feet of rope. You can try and take it off. It's been there quite a while. It's
Yeah,
weathered.
he's gonna try.
Excellent. Okay.
I mean, the alternative is I could just cast Featherfall on all of us as we jump down, and we figure that out later. But
Shush you, Scales finally had a semi-intelligent moment.
no, that rope is definitely rotten. So
oh.
that's a trap. That's a trap.
I'm glad I included a 60 by 60 shaft of anti-magic.
Oh, you bastard!
Joking. I'm jesting.
As long as it's not a fucking chessboard down there again.
No.
Never again.
I'm just a guy. I've been caught up by reading things from first time chatters before, and I won't be doing it again. Maybe if you want to answer that question in the chat, then feel free to go ahead. Yeah, okay, so what are we doing? We're gonna, that rope is rotten, Scales. It like, as you sort of untie it from the crank, it falls apart in your hand. It is quite literally like picking up like really, really like slow cooked pulled pork.
Okay. Do I get a bucket out of it though?
You can have a bucket.
That protector's a monster, apparently.
Is there a hole in that bucket? Dear Liza?
Dear Liza, there is not a hole in the bucket. It seems to be a very, very well made bucket. Okay, I'm going to read this out. Cadaver collectors are humanoid abominations that are introduced to the 3E is a creature that makes contracts with people for free as long as they are paid with bodies or they have to kill someone or something. They drape the bodies of the fallen on their backs and absorb their ability. I like this. Resistance to traits permanently. And the bodies keep it alive. It can also summon the spirits or reanimate their corpses. They're also. I really like the.
Someone ban him before he gives Dave more ideas.
I don't fucking like that. So that's third edition. I don't know if you're old enough. Maybe you are to remember second edition, but I've reintroduced energy draining creatures from second edition and energy draining undead into fifth edition. So fun and games. I mean, look, there's so much to play with in the older editions. Anyway, so we are back. Scales, you have a bucket. Do you have a bag or hole and you put your bucket in?
Yeah.
At least 3.
I think he'll arrive over and he's kind of swinging the bucket.
Yep.
And even though the
it's
rope didn't
remarkably
work out,
well preserved, Scales.
he's super happy about his bucket. But once he gets back over while Ren is looking and figuring stuff out, he'll start to put the bucket into his bag for keeping.
Okay.
So
Like the sentient toll bridge.
yeah, that's kind of what Ren is kind of as Scales as well. She's like, so we have two options. I mean, we can jump down and I can stop our fall before we hit the ground, or we can tie a rope up here so we can climb back up later. I mean, I can cast fly on two of us later to get us out if we can't find another exit, and we can carry each other. Or I can polymorph. There's multiple ways.
Gales just blinks at you.
Just a point of perhaps unintentional clarity there. The rope fucked. It was just degraded and absolutely useful. The bucket seemed preserved.
Yeah.
Visibly.
Remarkably preserved. Scales
Alright.
just is in the process of putting it into his bag of holding. Scales, as you place your bucket of holding into your bag of holding,
Oh dear.
can I get dexterity saving throws from anyone within 10 feet of Scales?
Oh my
And
God.
Scales at this point is where is he on the map? He's there. He would have
Orixiam,
walked.
you're right
over-
beside Scales.
No, he would have
Um,
walked back over here.
Okay.
That's
I was
when he's
walking over
packing
where
the bucket
did
away.
well.
No, yeah. Well, I'm happy to say that like so Orixiam was with you when this
Yeah.
happened. So I would imagine I'm getting kind of Green Mile vibes. When Dell it doesn't put the sponge into the bucket. Sorry, Percy doesn't put the sponge into the bucket, and you're Orixiam is sort of looking at the bucket, looking at you walking away, and it's starting to dawn on you. So can I get let's do an Arcana or any other intelligence or sort of cognitive based skill that you'd like to argue for to see how quickly you manage to put 2 and 2 together.
Before he puts it in the bag.
Yeah.
It is a different 2 and 2 I was putting together. I was assuming there was some sort of time stop field at the bottom of the well.
Okay.
That's why I was walking up to the well to look down at.
Okay. Can I get Scales and Theo, 5, 10, and Ren, and Fog off to all give me dexterity saving throws, please.
What's
As you-
happening?
I'm more than 10, aren't I?
Scales has put a bucket of
Oh,
holding.
sorry,
into a
I was
pocket
measuring
sack.
you from Theo. Correct. So it's Theodore and Ren. Scales has put an extra dimensional pocket inside another one. Puts the lotion in the bucket.
It was gone for like 2 minutes, guys.
To be fair, who's going to assume a bucket is a something of holding? That's crazy, Dave. Fair play.
Is this
That's
an
insane.
effect
Wild.
Very much. But this is something different though. This is linked to the
Okay.
the elemental plane of water, so it's going to be quite worse.
Oh.
As, a,
Oh, it's one of
as an
those.
aside, I
Yeah.
won a battle royale by doing this very move.
You did, I think, yeah.
I put a bag of holding inside a bag of holding and went, there
Yeah.
you go.
Is
You're
this
like D&D
an
exhibit.
effect I can
Hey, bro, we
see,
heard you
Dave?
like bags of holding. We put a bag of holding in your bag of holding so you can hold your own bag.
What am I rolling? Sorry.
You, dexterity saving
saving.
throw, please.
And Dave, is this an effect I can
That shouldn't
see?
be too bad.
Okay,
From
20.
space.
Jesus Christ, Keevan.
I don't know how I
Fucking
have that.
27.
How did I get that?
I
That's
don't
High
know.
crazy.
dex.
Let's
But
find
like
out.
how?
No, your dexterity is 1. That's
But I
fucking bananas.
That's not right. That
Oh, no,
can't
no,
be
no, no,
right.
no. You have proficiency. Your proficiency is 4, so that's +5. You have another +4 on that.
Is that
Yeah,
some
that's-
sort of like
that can't be
Blood Hunter
right.
roguish thing? Like you've got advantage on dexterity saves?
I am
I-
shit with
oh,
blood hunters.
I have
I'm
a-
gonna,
I
have a
assume it's
thing.
one of your concoctions is still active.
No,
or
no,
something.
it's not a concoction. It is a actual hunter's hunter thing.
Yeah. Predator reaction
Where
or
is
some shit.
it?
That'll be
It's
all
like
in it.
it's like a Dark
Advanced
augmentation?
reflexes?
Yeah, dark starting at 10 minutes of magic, blah blah blah. Your speed increases by 5 feet, and you have a bonus to strength, dexterity, and constitution saving throws equal to your Hemocraft modifier.
Oh.
Yeah.
fuck me, that's hardcore. Well, look at
Is this an
Didn't they
effect
do
I can
well?
see, Dave?
What's that?
Is it an effect I can see?
What did you
From
roll?
space.
Like a spell or a trap? Well, I'll either roll at advantage or I won't.
I'll give you advantage. I mean, this thing is starting to explode. What was in your bag of holding? Because that's all gone now.
Oh
20.
shit, I have a lot of good stuff in my bag of holding.
Yeah.
Hopefully
yeah.
it wasn't mine because mine
Why
was all
did
the
you put
really
it
good.
in there?
This is going to be bad.
We didn't know what it
Um,
was.
Just thought it
Oh
was
wait,
a nice
I don't have a bag of holding, I have a handy haversack.
Okay, that's the same
Same
thing.
thing, really.
Okay, cool. So 20 is enough. The DC for this was 18. So, Scales, you remove the bucket, which is a bucket of holding, which is linked directly to the elemental plane of water. So basically, it's like that monster item. What's it? It's like a decanter of endless water.
Yeah.
Once activated properly, so it can just spew water from the elemental plane of water. But unfortunately, it is an extraplanar device, and it acts like a bag of holding. So you put one into the other. There is a huge sort of the Dolby Atmos, boom, and you see the bucket. So you see the haversack begin to vibrate and just, and any noise that sort of starts from that low pitch up to that high pitch. At this stage, we're all used to magical things exploding. They all make that same noise.
Yep.
Scales, you see it, and you just, I'm assuming with your 20 dexterity, that means you throw it away.
Throw it
You get down the hole.
Throw it down the hole.
Oh Jesus Christ! We're gonna fill up the whole thing with water, are we? What do you do with it, Scales? With your 20 dexterity?
To be honest, I think
I was gone for like 2 minutes.
Oh,
You
I
can't
think
have scales
probably-
unsupervised.
he'd yeet it up sort of that direction or this direction as hard as he
Okay.
could.
Okay, so where does it land, Scales? Because I was zoomed in, I didn't see where you were pinging.
Okay, odds it's going to be to the left, evens it's going to be to the right.
I love it.
Even or odds, so it's going to land sort of round here.
I'm not seeing your ping.
it was at the tower, I think.
That was me
Yeah.
pinging with perfect.
Throw it at the corridors.
Up from that, sort of where the three statues are.
Oh yeah, okay.
Sort of
Yeah,
around
I'd
there.
say yeah. Look, your strength's pretty fucking badass. So you fling it, and you can see it begins to rattle and vibrate, and this is like explosion. And you can see now that between these three statues have been completely Napoleon blown apart. They've been just shattered into a million bits. There are some of the cards have been completely fucking pummeled and bludgeoned with the stone that's been sort of that's been exploded outward. And you see then a sort of a single tear in reality, and water just begin to just slowly just pour down. If you can imagine like a rockery or a water feature in a garden that's quite long, and if you, or those sort of decorative taps in public toilets in hotels, where it's like a really really wide tap and there's just this perfectly unbroken sheet of water, very thin, that just begins to just flow down. That's just flowing down now onto the grass. The cards are kind of looking at it curiously. Doesn't seem to be getting any bigger for now.
That's
Everything
not
you had in
material plane,
everything
no.
you had in your bag of holding is gone. What did you have?
You're
So
muted.
in my bag of holding, I had pouches
God.
of fire powder,
Yeah.
or one pouch of fire powder, a fancy triple rose that I got at the Grimm house, 3 underbush danger berries,
Oh God.
a blue ogre horn, a piece of weird mirror obsidian, the gems aren't in it. Where is it? The glass vial pink wild magic grenade, an XL mind flare cocktail potion, a vial of poison from the bad dude who killed Finar. No more Sylvester's sendings. No, that wouldn't have been in there. The sentient toll bridge, Crier's
I was
bell.
just thinking about the bridge.
The
And the
Crier's bell.
Yeah, the Crier's bell was in there
Town
as well.
Crier's bell. Fuck. Okay. Not
So
Jeff
that's all
Bridge.
gone. The sentient toll bridge.
That bridge is gone. No.
The no more, the vial of poison from Finar's killer friend, the mind flare cocktail potion that I made.
All your stones.
No, the stones are kept in his pockets because he likes to play with them.
Okay. Cool.
The grenade. Does the
That's
fact
your
that the
gin you're playing with there.
exploding stuff was in it make any difference to the explosion?
Would you like it to?
Well, no, I'm just wondering because both the you know that pouch of fire powder I had that I was supposed to pass
Yeah.
on. To
So
somebody?
this wasn't a Ren explosion. This was more of a force magic explosion.
I think you just bombed the elemental plane of water, though.
Yeah, something's gonna be very annoyed about that.
You
over there.
basically just ignited the Hadron Collider and have created a black hole.
Yeah.
I assume that my
So-
my hand
Blue hole.
haversack
Blue hole.
itself
Think
is
about
gone.
somewhere back in Arctic, someone's looking at the Wraith Wellspring water and going, I thought she had like 5 locks of hair. And now she only has two locks of hair. This is really fucking weird.
Yeah, a lot
yeah.
of cool stuff gone.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I couldn't defend the rules on that one because it was a pretty cool magical device that was kind of linked into this story, but it's all right. I have to adapt and overcome.
And now we can't get into the dungeon.
You absolutely can still. Yeah, well, you're
Wait, if the crier spell is gone, he's not going to be annoyed with me, is he?
Oh, he's gonna be fucking. Look, he's an archfey, so I'm pretty sure he can find it.
Okay.
And look, who knows whether this archfey has been to the elemental plane of water or not? It could be. I mean, he might meet the love of his fucking life there. You never know. Okay, cool. So there is now a steady stream of water, just emptying into this forest, which is soon to become something different. I need to tweak.
Nature will adapt. It's just a
world
spring.
map.
Can I
Just
go
create
up
a
and try to
spring.
spell magic on it? See if that does anything.
Okay, what
I think
level are you
maybe
going to
we should leave it
cast?
low.
Third.
What level are you going to cast the spell magic at?
Third. I'll probably have to
Okay,
do a roll.
I'm gonna. You will need a roll. Yeah, I'm gonna need your it. So it's just straight intelligence.
Yeah.
There's a new creek now. 8.
8 now. It's the
Yeah, there's something. Fucking phone with these gifts. There is. Yeah, I mean, this is far stronger magic than third level. Is there a reverse time spell? I mean,
There is,
there probably
probably.
is. Yeah, you're gonna need it.
Alice's
stop time
hourglass.
I think we need an oops emote.
Yeah.
Oops, all barbarians.
It's
Um,
and it's just
scales. We should just
scales.
get
It
an
has a
emote.
scales with a
Scales.
sign that says
Oops,
oops.
all scared. That's creek. Okay, cool. So that's there now. What are we doing, guys? We're at 2 hours into our 3-hour stream.
Yeah, Ren's gonna walk back to that hall and he's like, that's a problem for later. I don't think we should leave that as is though. That's not good.
Should we maybe go down the hole now?
I mean, the
think
hole might
maybe
flood
we
after us,
should.
but yeah. Before the cards wake up and
anything
get
else
pissed off.
happens.
They're not asleep. Oh, sorry, the ones that were blown. Yeah, that were blown away. That's absolutely fine. So, if you guys are making your way down, I'm going to need you to either jump down, cast Featherfall, or get 120 feet of rope tied together, which would be 2 of your standard denominations of 60 feet of rope.
Yeah.
You can tie them together with I would like a little group survival check or a survival check from someone who's doing the knot, please.
Orixiam was going to go down the well.
Okay,
Oh.
cool. How are you getting down there?
What?
Walking.
Spider climb. Okay, cool. Are you like just like doing a kind of a Gary Oldman Dracula kind of like?
No, they're just
Actually-
going to take a step off and like David Bowie in Labyrinth. Just
Yes.
Core strength, Orixiam.
Yes.
Nobody's got core strength like him.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Like a pole
Um,
dancer.
Yeah.
We're practically-
Okay, no worries. It's pretty easy to make your way down 120 feet. Duration of this spell is
An
up to an hour. You got this. So as you make your way down this dark shaft, you
Not bad for him.
hey, I'm just talking about shaft. Shaft. He's a bad mother. Shut your mouth. You make your way down. And you've got your dark vision. I'd say it stretches out to maybe. Let me just get my draw tool here.
I think Orixiam can see the full tunnel with his dark
You
vision.
can, yeah. So I'm gonna give you a bit of an ellipse here. Probably, maybe a bit of that. That's as far as it goes.
Going down the tunnel or the well?
This is Orixiam going down the spider climb in the well by himself.
Yeah, because it's blatantly a fake well.
Yeah.
Like if
I
the
feel they're
bucket
probably
itself has
connected.
all the water, what's the well for?
Okay, so as you let's get your. Oh, I presume you're investigating.
Yeah. What's down here?
Let's get a. Give me perception.
I think while that's happening, we might just maybe tie the stuff to the
20.
well because it's easier to tie a rope to and follow
Absolutely,
him
you
down.
can do that. Yeah, no problem at
So
all.
whoever's going down the rope will
Oh,
follow him down.
I thought we were going down the pit, not the well.
I feel like we shouldn't do one person to anywhere, so maybe 2 and 2, and Fog Off can do whatever he wants.
Scales is low key preparing to jump down that well, or not jump down the hole.
Scales, do not jump down the fucking hole.
You
will
said
die.
you'd catch us.
No, I'm not. I'm gonna go check on Orixiam because he's on his own. Don't jump down that hole.
Okay, we're splitting
Are
the
we
party.
jumping down the well
I'm
instead?
totally here for this. I love when this happens. So, Orixiam, you can hear the echoes of inter-party banter upstairs, and like inter-party banter is my favorite Interpol song. But anyway, as you make your way down with a perception of 20, you get maybe 40 feet down, and you see there are conjuration runes on the walls of this well. So with a 20%, give me an Arcana.
Scales probably would have been fucked if he jumped down.
That's a 3 or a 3.
This is definitely a trap.
Good thing you send the tank into the trap.
He's climbing. He can walk back up.
He could.
They're definitely creeping you out. I mean, you can walk past them if you want. With a 3 Arcana, you don't know what they are. I mean, you could attempt to destroy them and keep going if you want. You do know, I mean, like, you do know what conjuration magic means. It's mostly sort of pulling a rabbit from a hat, or dimension dooring, or whatever else. It's moving things from one place to another where they are not right now.
Right. Hammer. Go.
So you throwing the hammer? Are you hammering the runes, or are you just throwing your
throw
hammer
past it?
Okay. It's you're about 660 feet. It hits the bottom with a crack. Definitely sounds like the hammer has shattered some bones down there.
Oh.
You can see, because you have an exceptional dark vision, the hammer shatters a couple of bone, well, like a couple of rib cages.
Let's keep walking.
Okay. As you make your way past the ruins, nothing happens, and you make your way down to this. You can see there's like roots of trees now, sort of, that have broken through the top of the that have broken through the ceiling, what can only be called the ceiling of this chamber, and they are kind of brushing against you as you walk around. There seems to be, I mean, give us an investigation check to see if you can find anything here.
I'm walking here.
Come on, dice.
Walking here. 16. Walking here. So 16. With a 16. Okay, with a 16, you see there's a lot of roots that have grown over what looks to be a very, very thin wooden box. One at the type of container that would be used that you would pack a painting in.
Let's rip the roots away.
Yes, it's easy enough to rip the roots away, and you can sort of extricate this from from nature's grasp, as it were.
Extricated.
Fatal extrication. It's my favorite Steven Seagal movie. I mean, it's kind of, I mean, it looks like it would scrape the sides of the well. It's hard to tell how it got down here, but yeah, it's still sort of locked up in this, well, packaged up.
Yeah, like clasped, or like there's some kind of like a legitimate lock, like can it be opened?
Oh, it's just nailed shut, like you would. So if you would have the sort of it's like maybe 5 foot by 9 foot, so 5 foot wide by 9 foot long, and it's, if you can imagine, it's just a wooden bed. If you opened it, what you might see would be like a wooden sort of bed that the painting would recess into, possibly lined with velvet, and then something would be put on top of that, would be nailed into each other, and then it would be prepared for transport. Prepare
we
for
need
transport.
to. It's only fucking obvious that we crack the box open and see if we've discovered Vigo the Carpathian. Like, it's
Okay, so you crack the box open.
delicately. Like, let's not damage it.
Yeah, okay. So you take out your. Don't exactly hit it with the dwarven thrower then.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So yeah, you kind of get your crowbar in or whatever you have, and you're kind of popping these things. There's a last bit sort of comes away. There's a kind of cloud of dust that's released from it into your face. And I think it's a good time to move over to our friend at the pit here. What are we doing over here?
Well, if Ren is going down the well, then
He's not going down the well. He's going over to the well. Like
Going
he's not
over
going to
to
just
the
jump
well.
down because
Who
yeah.
did the fucking water? Who did the fucking water? I
thought
see
you
your
did the
face, Fona. I see your face. Okay.
So I'm gonna like hop over, and you said the well is like 60 feet down, right? Not as opposed to 120.
The well is
Or
120
something,
feet down. This is
Okay.
they're
120
both
feet
the
down.
same amount.
So
Ish.
Ren will kind of lean over the edge, and he can't see down. He's like, "You all right down there?"
Oh, you're over the well.
Yeah, he's checking.
Oh, sorry,
the
yes.
person didn't
You went
kill
over
which
to
You
murdered
hear
that.
Carrie. So you hear Ren's voice. You're all right down there. There. This would be like when you're sort of moving around the roots.
Yeah.
Anything there? There.
There.
Yeah.
Good talk. Ren just walks back over.
You just
Okay,
get
that's
the
what
reply
Ren's
back,
doing.
"You're an idiot."
Idiot. Fog off. Theodore and Scales, what are you doing over here while Ren is over at the thing?
Who can tie knots well?
Gales is watching the water flowing slowly
Okay.
to make
Theodore's
green
attempting
scales.
to secure and tie knots.
So you cannot not.
I cannot.
I mean, if it's
Cannot then.
I feel like with Theo, rope, it's more difficult given that you're used to sort of tying off arteries and things.
Yes, I can tie very, very, very tiny knots. I just suppose the same thing applies.
It's kind of weird. It feels alien. You can give it a
Yeah.
go. Of course, you can give it a go.
Sure, I'll give it a go. Just more as Theo's survival is
Give it a
not
go.
great.
I mean, if right, you can do survival or you can do medicine at disadvantage.
This one said he
Yeah,
can
I'll
make
take
you
the medicine
float
at
down.
disadvantage.
Okay, let's do medicine at disadvantage.
Just looking at it like, okay, just imagine it's really, really tiny.
Why are you doing a rope anyway when he said he can make you float? They all float down there,
I don't know,
apparently.
he's doing something else. Disadvantage
That's a-
17.
A nat 20 and a 17. Oh, look. I mean, you know how to tie a knot. It just feels weird.
Yeah.
And look, the abstract of this is that arteries bleed, so you know when you haven't tied them off. Ropes don't bleed. Ropes don't bleed.
It's just a storm giant's artery now.
Pretty much.
Yeah, just to think like,
So you assume that you've tied the knot the way you were fucking trained, and it stays, but you don't have that familiarity of a staunch blood flow to confirm that your work has been successful. But it'll be grand, right?
probably.
I think
We have to get down this hole
I
somehow.
think-
Sleight of
I
hand
think you-
check.
I think you feel confident with your work. Well, I hope you do. Okay, so what's the crack? Are we climbing down?
I suppose I don't feel like Orixiam's that far. I feel like if we went down this hole, we'd probably meet him at some point.
The card comes over, looks at your rope, and he goes,
Who the fuck is this Kara guy that suddenly appeared?
All right.
the card. He's
I
the
thought
guy,
you Kara
he's the
again.
guy
I
you
was like,
met.
Kara's not here.
And I'm not here.
Kara's-
I broke
Maybe
the
they all
fourth
look
wall.
like Kara.
The card.
He's the guy
What's your-
that sort of like gave you all the potions and things.
My
Yeah.
name
and
does
stuff.
translate the rocks. So
And he kind of
That's
looks
what
at
it is, man.
He looks at your nod and he says, "You sure about that now?"
Fairly sure, though. Usually, I'd have confirmation that it would actually stay.
Right.
Oh, hey, could you make us an even longer rope from your hair? Like I made you a stream?
Like how I don't see how the two correlate, Scales.
I mean,
actually.
at this point, when Ren's walking back over, he's like, "You nearly killed them."
He
Scales."
walks over to you and he says, "Yeah, now listen about that, right? It's nice and all, and you can see one of the lads is standing under it. It's probably the first shower cards I've ever had. They normally go for baths, and he's got these sort of
A little shower hat and a little brush.
a little shower cap out, and he's got this, like, he's stripped back some tree bark, and he's using the almost like aloe vera gel kind of thing, and he's giving himself a wash, and he's happy out. Yeah, he's got the pumice stone out. He's doing the hard skin in his feet, and he kind of goes to you, "That's great and all for now, but we're going to need it shut off. How do you turn that off? Else, look, before you know it, after fucking couple of months, the fucking tower will subside. It'll crash over, and then the whole place, this whole forest will become a fucking marsh. So what's the story there?
Do you
Now?
not have any
How do we
when we
turn
come
it
back
rivers
out of
nearby?
the hole, Ren is a wizard and he can probably make it stop when we come back out of the hole.
Right, Grand Red will sort it out. That's all I need to hear.
You might be able to, yeah.
Well,
Question,
no,
though,
there's not.
doesn't-
Yeah,
Do you not have any rivers nearby?
we do. Yeah.
Yeah, it'll find its way there probably. And then you just have a
The
stream.
river, yeah. Maybe dig a trench. You might find a lot of
Dig a
rocks.
trench, help it there.
Yeah, you can find a lot of rocks
Industrious
by digging a
people.
trench.
Right. So hold on. He looks at you two and he goes, "Are you saying that all Card are industrious people? That our whole race are known for being industrious? Are you?"
No, just the ones I've met. This town seems very industrious. You are currently breaking down thousands of years worth of people and bringing them back to your town. And in fact, if that were to fall, then you'd have stone that's been sitting there for thousands of years to add to your collection. This might be a benefit to you and your personal collections.
I feel like I'm getting that. What does that rapper mean? Where he's just like, there's a bit of that, and he's like, give me a persuasion check.
Oh yeah, baby.
Because you nearly persuaded me.
Surely with that explanation, you should get advantage.
Yeah, I'm happy to give you advantage.
Yeah.
Well, it's probably needed.
You did. You
Yeah.
got an 18. All right.
Zill's persuaded.
Zill's persuaded in chat. Yes. Okay. He goes, right. So right. Well, look, we'll get the stones out of here, and we'll have a look at everything else. We'll come back to that. But I'm not going to argue with it over just yet. Welcome.
Worst comes to worst, I can probably close it, maybe.
Yes, but first let's get down this hole. Like he feels like really like
Yeah, like
halfway down. He's like,
yeah, like
really
so
needs-
just have the rope
come
tied
on.
or what? Like Orixiam says he's fine down there, so I assume there's nothing down there to worry
Card's
about.
like, where'd you get that fucking climbing harness from?
Don't ask about the harnesses I own.
Whoa.
Okay, cool. So who's going down the hole? Actually, I'm going to pop back to Orixiam now. Orixiam, as you crack open this sort of wooden protective casing around what is most likely some sort of very valued to someone painting. There is a explosion of dust. Can I get a Constitution saving throw, please?
Sure.
I think I know what this might be.
Just not roll. Oh,
25.
Okay, cool. So you are not going to be sneezing for the next 48 hours, which is good.
Close your dead.
Yeah. So the dust settles and you crack it open. This is a portrait, and it's magnificently done of a very proud-looking Dragonborn, clearly a paladin of the Temple of the Platinum Dragon.
Any distinguishing features that would make him recognizable or
There are some distinguishing features. He has one milky eye on the right with a huge, jagged scar. And as you investigate closer, there looks to be the scar looks to be from a claw, a 5-clawed claw, fanged claw, or something, whatever the best way. I am a DM with words. So it looks like a creature that had sort of 5 claws on its paw, let's say, or its foot, and they've all raked across. The central one looks like it's completely taken his eye out, or at least damaged it so much so that there's a milky orb there. And he's still standing tall. Dragonborn don't grow facial hair, but I think you get the vibe, if this were a human paladin, he would have like a large bushy mustache. Dragonborn looks to be maybe in his 50s or 60s. He has a monocle over that milky eye, and he is you can see on the back, on his back, obviously you can't turn the painting around and look at his back, so but like through, poking out from either side, looks to be a great sword, some sort. There's a kind of a golden motes of light, platinum motes of light floating around it. And Saminor is now changed the name.
What paladin did he look like?
No, well that's just phone and making a name of.
Oh.
There is no identifying text or anything. Better than just an OK sword. Great.
Does
that's a fucking kind of joke I like now.
Would I put 2 and 2 together that this is any historical figure I might recognize?
Would you like to give me history then? Give me history.
Sure. Do I know this distinguished gentleman? 22, not horrendous.
Would you like to add a boon to see if you get 25?
Because I think
25 we'll talk.
Yeah. Das Boon. Oh yeah, there we go, 26.
Nice.
This paladin, the Platinum Dragon, predates all human history of the Temple of the Platinum Dragon in your Sopherone temple's historical records. So it seems to suggest that when the Dragonborn civilization was here, there was a Temple of the Platinum Dragon, and this person was a paladin of the Platinum Dragon back then. So this is prehistory of Sopherone.
Imagine if it was the Platinum Dragon.
Yeah.
He's just on the earth just fighting.
Imagine.
He does have a fucking
an avatar.
Yeah.
So just another thread to pull on.
And there's nothing else in the... I'm assuming this is framed, like it's not just...
It is framed, yeah.
And a handy haversack doesn't open wide. Sure it doesn't. It's only...
It doesn't, no. I don't think you have a bag of holding or something. Now you could, if you want, you could try and remove it from the frame, roll it up and bring it with you.
You could also check if there's any signatures on the back if you're taking it out of the frame.
Orixiam will spend a minute studying the painting so that he will be able to recreate it with a silent image.
Okay, are you going to destroy the painting?
No, he's going to put it back in the case and put it back where he found it.
Do you know anyone that has the enlarge reduce spell?
Definitely would have seen Ren cast that at some point.
Yeah, he'll.
You're out of control tonight.
I love it, Kate.
Not in that context, though. Behave.
What can you do? Yeah, he'll just he'll just shout up a
Hey, Ren, you still up there?
Yeah, I could probably hear
There. Yeah, you know.
Ren's about to get ready to go into this bit, and then he just walks back over and he's like, yeah. Okay. And then Ren just like steps up on the edge and then just jumps.
Okay.
Featherfall activates right at the bottom.
It seems like the first decent thing he's done.
You land down. Again, this is a very natural sort of chamber. It's not been reinforced with sort of wood or shafts or fucking boards or anything like that. It's just and again, this curtain of roots and things are hanging down now as you make your way through. You see Orixiam studying. Looks like a very very 9 foot by 5 foot portrait of a Dragonborn, clearly a holy warrior.
That's cool.
Yeah,
What's that doing at the bottom of the well?
exactly. Can you do the thing where you shrink this?
I can. I have prepped and all.
Excellent.
What's it look like when you cast this?
Yeah, so let me just check the components and stuff so I can describe it, because it's been about 3 years since I have. So there's a pinch of powdered iron that Ryan kind of produces from like the inside pocket, and he just kind of sprinkles it into his hand, kind of does the like salt bay thing over the thing, and just shrinks down to like probably the size of this notebook. I'd imagine.
Okay, lovely.
Yeah.
Is that until you uncast it, or is there a duration on that?
Concentration up to 1 minute, so you'll need to get it out of here.
Oh yeah, you guys need to get the fuck.
I can put it in the bag of
Straight
holding.
in the haversack.
Or
Yeah,
the haversack.
definitely. Do put it in the bag of holding.
No. Shit.
No,
I'm only joking. There's no indication that
I
it
don't
could
trust
possibly
you.
be a fucking.
It's one of those Mario 64 paintings you can jump into, isn't it?
No, but see, it doesn't matter because
That's
you
the
just
campaign.
sold yourself badly anyway.
Yeah.
Because you're never getting that painting out again.
No.
Never.
If you put it in the haversack, yes, but if you put it in a bag of holding, you can put it.
No, because you won't
I
be able to resize it in an alternate dimension to be able to pull it back through the opening.
Okay, but
You've
then I
lost
can.
that.
No, because
You've
Or
lost
you
that
shoot
painting
it.
for good.
We can just go in and curl it up really tight.
we can conjure. You can conjure it so it's in my hand. And I can cast it.
Okay,
on it.
bringing it back in. If you want to get it out very quickly, Orixiam still has spider climb. Give it to him, and you'll get it up out of there
Go.
real quick.
You're going to need a sprinter, Orixiam, because I can't get out of here.
I thought
until
you were
that's-
going with the idea that if you wanted to reach in and reclaim the item, that you would be thinking of a smaller version, whereas it would have actually reverted to the bigger version, and that's not what you would find in there. Do you know the way you have to think of what you want to reclaim?
Yeah.
So in your mind's eye, the thing you put in there would be the small version, but
see,
it's actually become the big version. So
my
you're
logic-
looking around for a small painting, it's not there. There is a big one, but you're not going to find it.
The way I envisioned
That's
it
what I
was
thought you were doing.
just thinking of the painting and it like erupting out.
Anyway, you have it out. You managed to make it to the top of the well here, and soon enough, it kind of reverts. Over here, what are you guys doing?
I'm still in the well.
I'm in
Yep.
down the well.
You're going down the
the-
hole.
The
Okay,
hole.
excellent, cool. I'm gonna move maps, and I'm gonna bring you over to somewhere. Let's grab Theodore. Oh, the music changed. You're fine. It's gonna be fine, Theo. Don't worry.
Fogoff is probably going to be sat at the top of that hole
Sorry.
and just like flicking the rope every now and again. Like just so it gets that little twing. Like,
You fucker.
Is
Okay.
Theo afraid of heights?
Somebody fucking drawing shit on my fucking map.
it's not the heights
Theo,
you should be worried about. It's the landing.
Yeah.
As you make your way down, just give me an athletics check to see how well you do this.
Ooh.
Don't roll a one.
Athletics or dexterity. Athletics. Here we go. Or acrobatics.
Do you want to argue for acrobatics? Or are you kind of like parkouring ninjaing down the rope?
I kind of said I had set up myself to do like a
So if you're acrobating, then I would imagine that Theo's kind of like You swing from one side of the wall to the other, and once you hit the side of the wall, you begin to run around the wall while sort of slowly letting the rope go down. You like it's like almost like descending a kind of spiral staircase that you're sort of parkouring down. I will allow you to do that.
I'll try to do that.
And you're welcome for
So the-
super cool
Thank you.
fucking description. I don't know
Visuals.
where that came
I
from.
love it. Thank you for the cool visuals.
You're
So
right.
the opposite when you're in a quarter pipe.
That's a
Totally
nat 20 for a 25. Theo, fucking expand on this and let me know what it looks like.
Yeah, so I think he's just like not really thinking. Sometimes he doesn't think logically about things. So rather than thinking, if I just let go and like hold on to the rope every so often, it'll slide down. He's like, yeah, but the best way to do this would be to hop from precipice to precipice along the sides and just do that while maintaining just a really tight grip on the rope so I don't have to any slack. And then he just sort of like
That's some
flips his way down.
Cirque du Soleil stuff with the sash kind of
Just,
vibe. Yeah.
like, why would that guy do that? But go on, white boy, go.
You make it down and you land with this epic landing, and you're just you kind of look up and like, fuck, nobody saw that.
Yeah, no.
Fuck off did, but he won't ever talk about it.
Yeah, me and Fogok just look at each other really for like a long second.
Yeah.
Anyway, what do I see?
Okay, so in this chamber at 510 by 20 by 20, you can see obviously the broken boards that fell down when Ren walked over them. And they are on this sort of I mean there's a bunch of sort of dead rabbits and sort of animals that might sort of fall between the boards and stuff like that and not be able to make their way out and slowly die of starvation and stuff like that. So there's a lot of that. When you land down, there is a crunch and small little bird bones and rabbit and voles and things. As you take stock now and you look around, you can see there is what looks like a natural stone shaft. You can see built into that is a metal door to your west that you can see there now.
Oh, a metal door. Can I see it? Can I check to see if it opens?
It is currently closed.
Will it open?
Would you like to push it?
I would like to.
You can click the door icon.
will push it. It
Okay,
opens.
you open. You see there's another 10-foot chamber. Not before I need a dexterity saving throw, please.
Never just open the door down. And
I
run into
know. I said I was doing it, and then I was like, I forgot. But I can't be like, no, I didn't
I
do
forgot
it.
who my DM was.
it. Yeah, Dave loves a trapdoor.
Dave loves trapdoors and handy haversacks. So we know two things about him.
Chessboards.
13, double 13s.
Double 13s. Okay, so this dexterity saving throw is more for you to understand the trap, and phone, you gotta go.
I do. Sorry, folks.
All right, listen, we're nearly finished. There's not going to be much more of this, so that's great. Thanks for sticking around for so long. Enjoy America.
Have fun.
I don't think I'll ever go there again.
I got my hair with a purple streak in it.
Awesome, that's pretty cool. And did you buy something cool, Sonia? Or are you over there playing bridge, or what's the crack?
Oh no, I'm just over on a holiday, but I've
Nice.
been doing all the usual haunts, and I got a cool T-shirt.
I saw your
My
fucking
favorite part
T-shirt.
that says I was the gayest man in the bar. Yay! I've just been trying for 5 years to get it, but I
Really?
got one. Yeah.
That is. I hope you bought more than one for when it wears out, like. When you wear it out.
I'll have to come back and win another one. You win it.
Oh, you win it for doing
by
what?
winning- So they do a Toolshed Tunes, which is basically bingo but with music. They play snippets of music and you have to make a bingo card.
Oh my
And
god!
if you get
Kate,
that, you get the T-shirt. So
That's so cool.
amazing.
All right,
All right,
cool.
folks. I'm over and out. See you again next time.
Lots of love.
Bye.
Take care. Bye. Okay, cool. Right, so cool. Your 13 is not enough. It's almost like the Goonies, where like he puts his hand in and turns it, and like your hand doesn't get trapped, but you do see a mechanism get triggered, and you hear this loud magical sound. that's where we're going to leave it for tonight.
Done that.
Well done, everyone. I expect you to get a little bit further in, but I enjoyed the side quests, and I'm very excited to see what happens with that painting. I think we'll have a look and see who's on before we raid them.
Oh.
I was like picking someone that's like got like one viewer, as long as they're fucking live.
Looking at the fight Dungeons and Dragons category now.
I've got a couple. There's a couple lives here. They're all like 20. There's one with 17 viewers.
There's one called the Weird Cast. WYRD.
Where's that?
Weirdcast, maybe?
I like
Weird Cast. They got
Highguard
4
Heroes.
viewers right now.
I like Highguard Heroes. They're overlaying and stuff like that. Oh, is that Apollo?
Could be.
You finished drawing my Theodore.
It is Apollo. So we give them a raid. Let me go. So let me just double check.
Apollo Creed?
No, it's Apollo that plays
No,
with.
no, it's someone heard
yeah,
Apollo.
right. Tails Guild. So I'm gonna go. Guys, thanks so much for sticking with us. We're back on Tuesday with GM Carrick. So slash.
Should
sorry,
be a
I'm gonna
crazy
do
one.
Slash raid. What's going on? Fuck off. Fucking stupid. Okay, slash raid. What is it? Tails?
We're just finishing up Technics.
Tails Guild, thank you.
1987.
What's that?
Sorry, Technics decided that they
Oh,
were
it's alright,
gone.
no worries.
But we're
Tails
leaving.
Guild, was it?
Guild, yeah.
Cool. Alright. Alright, cool. Guys, we're out of here in 9 seconds, 8 seconds, 7 seconds. Lots of love. Thanks a million for sticking with us. We will see you soon. Back on Tuesday and then back on Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Lots of love. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
I'm going to make sure we say...